feel good.
Hello and welcome to Vic's Valorant Vinvitational. A mouthful to say, but we're here. We're finally here. A bit of a delay.
Ignore the webcam scuffness.
Yeah.
Mine's fine. My webcam's fine. I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm joined by the lovely Bo and YZ. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing well. We're a little delayed here, but I'm doing well.
See, there's a lot of issues, right? First, I was drinking my coffee, enjoying it, and then I fucking spilled it all over my desk. So it's a bit of a mess right now. I was cleaning that up, and then we had some gamer issues. Let's say that. But it's all set now. It's all set now. We're starting our 3-day tournament. There'll be a lot of exciting Valorant play. Not good Valorant play, fun Valorant play. That's what I want to see. I want to see a lot of shorty rushes, some hide in corner strats, silliness in general. That's what we're here to see. Our first game is going to be Buttadog, what a lovely name, versus Treestump moves, which I still don't know what that means. So what do you guys think about these two teams?
I mean, if this is anything like my Iron Valorant games, we're going to get Odin rushes, we're going to get, Rush B moments. Like, there's going to be a lot of chaos happening here if these aren't, high-level players, which as far as I'm aware, they aren't.
They are very high-level players. They're at least Iron 2, I believe. So that's considered...
Okay, it's better than me.
Yeah, that's considered very high level. Well, that's gonna be our first game. It should be very exciting. We're a bit behind schedule, so I think we should just get right into it. I'll leave you with our lovely casters, and I'll see you after the game.
Thank you for that, Vic. And yeah, Bo, we've got a hell of a game ahead of us. We got Buttadog versus Treestump, which is two names that are interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, Treestump moves alone. Their anagram is TSM. So honestly, I'm expecting the cease and desist any day now. But however, this is going to be a rather competitive match here. Hopefully, we're going to be going in on Bind here soon. Bind, you know, classic, standard. I'd say the peak of what you're looking for in Valorant maps.
I mean, we had this disagreement just a few moments ago. I mean, I prefer a lot of other maps like Ascent and Haven, but those got banned in like one fell swoop by one of these teams. I think it might have been TSM that banned them, so Bind is what we'll be going on to here. And like you said, it's a standard. I don't think anyone hates Bind. I just think it's something that I personally don't like.
Hey, at least it's not Breeze, alright? That map sucks. I don't know what to tell you. But this is going to be a double elimination tournament as well. Whoever loses this will be going down into the losers bracket here, as we can see, as well as our next match. There's not much to go off of, honestly, in terms of these rosters. We've had Valorant tournaments before, but things have certainly changed since then.
Absolutely, and I think we're going to see potential some redemption stories, right? I mean, if these teams are going to be playing very scrappy, very low, I'd say relatively low leveled, we could see redemption stories. I mean, we've had tournaments recently where we've seen like massive redemption stories from losers brackets. So with that double kind of chance that you have as a team, I think that'll be it'll make for some nice storylines here.
Yeah, we're still waiting for that map to be seen. Operators to be chosen, so we'll be waiting out here a little bit. In the meantime, well, you know, how are we doing? How are we feeling going into this match? Me personally, I don't really know much about the individual teams. We're starting to see that maybe we'll start seeing that synergy here in this first map. This is really what's the word I'm looking for? An indicator for what exactly we're looking for in these teams.
Yeah, and I mean, there are a lot of well-known names. You're coming into these two rosters, Buttadog, Treestump, they've got a lot of well-known names in the community. Texas, Mustard, Lettuce, three that I recognize from Buttadog, and Treestump, they've got Wi-Fi, Paul, people like that. So a lot of big names here that I think in Overwatch, right, would be very highly rated. So if we're coming into this, we're expecting those players to at least transfer some mechanics over into this.
Yes, and it should be noted that I believe that Buttadog has a ringer in place. Not quite sure who that is quite yet. It's looking like a Meester, if I'm looking down at the voice chats. So not quite accuracy there. We'll see how that really affects the team play here. We'll see how well Meester can integrate into this roster.
Yeah, I mean, if these teams have done any scrimming, which, to be fair, Valorant, it's going to be hard to find iron to silver scrims, generally. If they have been scrimming, then maybe we'll see some synergy coming through, but I reckon, like we said before, it's going to be a lot of scrappy stuff happening. You'll be relying a lot on those potential carry players I was talking about, as well as a lot of mechanically talented ones here. So synergy-wise, Buttadog might have a bit of trouble integrating someone new into their lineup, but if they haven't been scrimming much anyway, I don't think it's going to make too much of an impact.
Yeah, and you were mentioning scrimming there as well. At best, they're scrimming each other, or they're just playing ranked or quick play or whatever.
Yeah, just 5-man in ranked, yeah.
Yeah. Still waiting for that first map. We're dealing with some technical issues here. But we should be getting in soon. I'll take this time to mention that if you haven't looked at the new Fracture map, I mean, it's out.
Oh,
Fracture's
no.
out. Oh, Wisey has some opinions. Wisey, please tell us your opinions on Fracture.
Bro, I will get flamed in Twitch chat for saying this, but I think Fracture is the worst idea for a map we have had since, like, Paris came out, right, in Overwatch. I think that having defenders having to defend 4 chokes plus a couple mini chokes on 2 different sides, like, it's just going to be so difficult for defenders. It's so attacker-based. It's like the opposite of Breeze.
I mean, I know everybody loves Breeze. Everybody loves the openness of Breeze, so why don't we do it again?
Yeah, just the opposite this time. Riot definitely have a good map design team going on.
I mean, when you're looking at Riot, they've been, especially with League, they've been going with that one map for God knows how long.
Oh yeah, true actually.
So maybe they're not the greatest here.
No, you never know, but we are of course just waiting for updates on the ringers and stuff like that. We don't know actually who is the ringer for Buttadog right now, but I think the teams are just waiting to be ready to go into game. Either that or they're just memeing around, who knows?
Listen, we're 20 minutes behind schedule, memeing around here. Weird. I'm looking at, hold on, no, I'm looking in Twitch chat. Sappy. Oh, hey, we're playing. Look, we're playing. I was about to flame Sap B, but we're playing, and we're seeing those agents coming in. Killjoy immediately locked here.
I mean, it's a very powerful champ, I'd say here. To be fair, you get the turret, you get all the kind of the ability to even retake with some of your utility, right? It's just an overpowered hero, at least in these lower ranks where people have to then divert their attention to turrets, divert their attention away from alarm bots, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'd say here, not much to say about these picks. Pretty standard. Little bit of a deviation here from Treestump moves. I have to get that right. With the Astra, and we're seeing from Meester the Phoenix come out. So we are running that rule. We're looking for Buttadog to run those fast comps here.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm quite fascinated by the Astra Reyna combination we got from TSM here, and then obviously Buttadog playing the Viper instead and opting for that. A lot of smoke potential actually for TSM if we're looking at it.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard for them to really. It's going to be hard for attackers to really take those engages here because of all that smoke, because of all that utility, but. We're getting into match quickly here soon. We'll see the Phoenix here, not opting for Heaven quite. Looks like there's going to be an A rush, or B rush, apologies.
Yeah, so the classic CS Ghost strat. You'll love to see it.
Oh, no, as I say that, we're seeing the rotate here onto B site.
So it looks like they just want to go in, pistol round. You've kind of got to stack in a pistol round. You can't be taking those individual duels.
Yeah, exactly. Astra, setting up the stars, taking it slow here.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you have to do here. You win one pick, and then that should be it. And, of course, on the offense as well, you're going to have a Jett to maybe open things up here. So we'll see. Now the engagement is coming through. Viper wall goes up, actually, to deny a little bit of damage there. But now they're around the corner, gets the entry onto the site, and the plan will come through. Nice trades coming through there, though. Crispy does end up going down right as the plan happened, and now it's down to see if they can retake on the defender side.
I mean, this is really what you're looking for here. Just those really fast engagements. They get that plant off. Now they're just waiting for Buttadog to enter here.
Do like how Chasey is standing a little bit back here, can go for a wide swing whenever the diffuse happens, but now a cross-map pistol duel going on between Meister and Chasey is... We'll see Small can actually try and get around the corner here. Gonna try
one
and
enemy
catch
remaining.
Them, but ends up getting the kill. Now it's a 1-for-1 trade, but Small will end up winning that duel out and ends up getting that defuse coming through.
Both of them taking that wide swing there, really risky, especially when you have both of those players from Buttadog really looking in your direction. You're really hoping to get to place your crosshair just in the right direction. Just unlucky here at first. Hopefully we can see TSM. I'm going to be calling them TSM because I'm never going to get their name right.
Yeah, I've forgotten it at this point.
TSM be a little bit more patient here.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, rushing into things is never what we want to do, especially now that Economy is on the board here for the dog as well. And Texas now decides to set up on A side, it looks like, with the Viper stuff.
Yes, and we are seeing Texas rotate here. straight.
Everyone's going to B site, but it's just going to be an A push.
Yeah,
exactly.
And they go straight back.
Yeah, that is actually a very big opportunity here, though, for TSM. They can get in here with just a lone Phoenix on the point. Now, Meister's going to try and take that door, gets away. And this now needs to be a very solid retake, as Meister does have flashes to be able to re-engage onto this. The Jett is quite low for TSM here. They'll get the flash through. Meister peeking the wrong direction, though. Doesn't actually get punished for it. The trades will end up coming through, but it looks like the defenders now have site control. Get the fuse through. The wall will turn around the site. That should be all she wrote for this one.
That being said, I think this Astra pick has been getting a lot, can be very useful later on. It's just that Buttadog here on the defense is really taking it fast, being able to take those fast engages really here. Hopefully we can see that Astra play really be utilized more. However, Meester here really being a solid piece here.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been doing really well, I suppose, and I mean, they've got a 2-0 lead now, so it's definitely working out for them. And Meister was the Ringo we were talking about, right?
Yeah. So hopefully we can see TSM turn around here on this bonus round. Hopefully we see, because their next round here is really going to be their next first bye after in round 4. But it looks like we're going to be seeing that that A push, yeah. I don't know why I'm getting my points mixed up.
It happens, though. Don't worry about it. But you see the Jett try and enter into window here, but I mean, Hannah's right there, ready to meet him by the window. We'll actually get the kill on them. Yeah, that was a nice positioning there from Hannah, and they might even round the corner onto the other one as well. This is the Phantom. Doesn't actually realize the Killjoy's behind them, but the rotate back will end up coming through, and it looks like an A push now from the Astra.
Yeah, if you're Dust, aka Snizzle's nose there, you really need to be checking those corners. Really critical pick here. That leaves them here on the back foot.
Oh, well, Stump ends up going down there to a snake bite, actually, so Texas nicely placed there. And this should be, again, side control. Buttadog, they've just got so many kills coming into that retake. It was a good try from TSM, but they just weren't quick enough on the rotate, it seems.
Flawless.
Buttadog here showing early signs of real dominance, even without their full roster. At this point, this is just team diff. Now we're looking at that first full buy round from Buttadog. Unfortunately, we don't have the luxuries of Valorant Challengers Tour, so we don't exactly know the economy, but it's not looking like a full buy here. We're seeing that mixed buy.
Yeah, TSM, I mean, they're kind of teasing going for like the Spectre and that kind of stuff, whereas, I mean, in Buttadog, they've got the economy to full buy here with the Phantoms.
Yeah, we need to see some signs of life from TSM, and there it is, right there, Dust taking out Hannah K, who is also Card C, for those of you who don't know. But Thomas, quick here on the trade.
Yeah, I mean, there was a bit of a Jett trade-off there now, so no duelists really available on either side other than this Reyna. And obviously Meister Meister rounds the corner, right as I say. It takes out Stump Smash, and that was a well-used run it back. We'll have to probably go for a portal if I'm honest, but no, they'll take the long way around. And almost just have to hold through elbow here. But they actually get the kill with the Nano Swarm, and that should, again, just be a nice retake. Buttadog, they are always great on these retakes. They know how to give up space and then take it with X after.
It's just really difficult for TSM here. It's difficult to tell if they're taking it slow because they are afraid of those early picks. But now it looks like we're gonna be getting again. It looks like another mixed buy here. They're really just off on the back foot. This isn't what you want to be looking for if you're TSM.
Yeah, you want to, at least get a couple of save rounds and then go for a full buy instead of going for the mixed buy that we're seeing now, I would assume. But it does look like they will actually go for a pretty full buy here. Phantoms on both sides, in fact.
Oh, that's a great recon.
Yeah, that scouts out the entire A push as well.
Careful now.
Yeah, and we see Meester pulling out that fire. Should do some chip damage. They're preparing.
The
flash comes out.
Yeah, they'll actually try and pick the corner, but it doesn't catch enough people. FaZe Hall ends up taking out Meester, so again, a nice opening here for TSM, but they have to convert.
This is a great wall here from the Astra as well. Really splits the point right up. Hopefully, we'll be seeing that capitalized on. Texas Money takes the flank here.
Oh, this could be huge if they catch the one off guard. They're going to try and run the corner, but gets taken out by Chasey. Nice production coming through there as also 5 versus 3 for TSM. And they've got the smoke, so no one can really peek through. Thomas actually takes the duel against the Jett, but there's not enough support there. TSM take their first round here.
This is what I'm talking about the usefulness of Astra. You saw a lot of those smokes come out, the wall just absolutely separating them on point. As well, on top of that, you just see some really useful kills, just punishing those flanks. That's what we've been looking for here, and it looks like they've caught on to their trick. Hopefully, we'll see the turnaround here.
Absolutely, and I mean TSM, it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle, but I've seen better comebacks than this. To be fair,
Pretty good.
some aggressive peeking actually, so immediate control of portal here for TSM. Well, round they'll try and get through, and that is a very nice smoke, but Texas just hits him through it. Mister will go for a flank here as a Sova ultimate ends up coming through, but Smart gonna kill 3 instead with the Vandal. Oh my goodness, we didn't even catch that, but I mean, you can see the kill feed. 4 kills there for Smart. Oh my lord.
Drams, I don't know if you guys know this, Drams is kind of a freak of beasts. An absolute gods of Sova. With the 4K there. Halting that momentum for Treestump moves.
Yeah, and that's critical as well. I mean, there was a lot of economy invested into that round by TSM with, you know, shielding and all that. So, again, it just seems like there's just a bit of mechanical difference here for Buttadog, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. This next round is critical. We don't want their econ to be completely screwed over again, but elsewhere on the map, Kartzi gets Chasey with
the operator actually kills someone off there. Now Thomas trying to take out Jett, but Hannah got to it before they could. It's supposed to be trays out onto the opposing killjoy, but I'm not entirely sure how much that's going to matter. Hannah's at least going to be scouted out in elbow here, but they've done their damage and they on the corner gets the wallbang through the box. Oh my lord, Hannah.
That's absolutely huge. The spike is just in a disadvantageous position, and it's just lights out here.
Hannah diff.
Hannah diff. That round was critical as well. I imagine that the economy is just in shambles.
Oh, absolutely. And TSM, they're in shambles. I mean, it looked like they had a decent grasp on that, but they just peeked the up too many times, and there's a smart wallbang as well from that.
I mean, you can see they're only looking at half buys here. It's going to be a rough round for Treestump moves if they want to make any moves.
Yeah, exactly. See if we can make the name check out here. Is again another recon. That's gone.
That's a little creative.
A little bit creative, yeah, as now they'll use the L drone into showers. Does manage to actually catch out one person there, some smash. If that dot, as they'll wait around, but now Smart knows they're gonna aggressive peek. Yeah, they are. They're gonna push into it, but there's 3 people there. At least a trade comes through, but not sure how much that'll matter. Hannah on the off angle here can at least hold this long sideline, but get around the corner here. Maybe try and take them out. Gets the kill though, Hannah. Again, that holder's advantage, and gets another one. This operator is so difficult to deal with for TSM.
Hannah K here just absolutely dominating throughout this match. Really, that's what you like to see from our Jett players. Notably here as well, the Astral Wall has come online. Both KJ ults also have yet to be used. Critical lockdown here. Hopefully we'll see that be. Hopefully we'll see those be utilized here by Treestump moves.
They kind of
now look at that. I mean, look at that smoke.
That's good, man. I mean, knowing your lineups is basically the staple of a Viper main. I'll give you that much.
Unfortunately, it does not look like it's going to be useful, at least at the moment, as we're going to be seeing that A push or B push. Yeah. I keep getting it mixed up. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But now, I mean, it's going to be hard to retake because Buttadog, they're actually going to scout out here. They know there's 2 people in that little well, the area leading to window. They're gonna go around. Smile's gonna flank, and the Phoenix will go through that portal. But Thomas has already gone down, so it's a 5 versus 4. Nope, traded out. Texas actually equalizing, but Chasey will go for the plant. Meets it now on the flank, but it's Hannah K taking all of the fame. Gets Faceball again, just uncontested. Could even go for another wallbang here if they really wanted to, but that after wall is very good. But Stomach Smash gets taken out. Like you said, that's not the best decision ever here. So Hannah K will have to round through the wall. Doesn't want to, actually. He gets the right click. Chasey gets the kills. That was such a whiff from Hannah. Oh my lord. And can Smar even retake it?
No, he gets
actually
detained.
detained. Yeah. Can they even... No, they're not even gonna have time. They can't even defuse. They're just gonna have to back up, I think.
No. Maybe?
No, no chance. You can't defuse it at this point. You have to get out. Wall, get some kills.
You need to get out. No.
Yeah, unlucky.
There we go. That's what we like to see. Hopefully. And now we see that Reyna all come online. That's huge if we want to see TSM really make their mark here. However,
wait, it's only just come online.
I believe, yeah, it has just come online.
Oh my lord.
That KJ ult on the side of Buttadog also still has not been used.
I'm still questioning the invest of the wall into that last push for TSM.
I mean, that was pretty... I don't think that was a very good investment myself, but I'm not a professional. There's the sonar coming out.
None of us are, don't worry. But yeah, I mean, Small just doing the regular scouting duties on A site, and I think everyone is actually waiting around a little bit here for TSM. They don't want to get scouted out by this. Well, at least Smart knows there's a Jett in showers. We'll get forced back a little bit, and TSM are taking the time.
Look, Mister, right here, waiting on this corner.
That's a really good lineup. That's just going to deny the line of sight.
Exactly. Still, just a lot of waiting around. It looks like we are going to be seeing that rotate here.
That's a long
all the way through the attacker spawn.
Yeah. I mean, they'll go for a full B push here, so I guess TSM is a decent idea. You're pushing a 5 versus 3 onto B side now.
You need to be ready for this. There it is.
Oh no.
The turret alerts them of their presence.
That's a nice layer, though. It'll get people onto the site, snizzle around this corner and try and get into tunnel, but Hannah King holding on a close corner with an operator and making it work as well as 2 kills.
Hannah King different here with the operator. Just absolutely insane. You finding those critical picks here, that's what you're looking for. That's what you want from your Jett player here. Hannah K making the most out of the operator.
They can't keep getting away with it though. They're holding close corners with an operator against people who have vandals. Like what?
That being said, we are seeing the Silva coming online from Treestump moves. The Silva ult, maybe we'll see that invested here. He's holding...
Good for zoning purposes.
Yes, exactly. And that's what you're really looking for here.
Revealing area.
I'm surprised that Treestump moves has not made those... really, if you're looking at Buttadog here, they're doing the same thing every time.
Yeah, they're just putting some people on A site, putting some people on B site, and then retaking properly their cooldowns. Is now Small will again peek into showers. We've been seeing this the past like 8 rounds or something. Small just loves playing around here. Piss speed does go down, and yeah, with 2 people down TSM, their push is basically over at this point. Mister will try and push through here, but doesn't catch anything. But the amount of spacing being taken here by Buttadog is immense.
I mean, look where they are right now. They're expecting the rotate here. They haven't even rotated yet. They're still stuck in showers, and it looks like we are going to be seeing that push in showers. Looks like a little bit of a bait.
Yeah, everyone on Buttadog thought they were going to B site because of how how little activity was coming through from TSM. Is now hopefully there can be a kill, but no, Smart just killed with the Vandal. Might even get the 3rd one here onto Stump Smash if they don't get out of their life. Managed to at least get the wingman around the corner, but I'm not sure how much that'll matter.
Poison's on.
The Drams lurk there along with Texas to just ensure that this is a done deal here in this round.
Oh,
however, I say that,
Smash.
but Stump Smash really doing work with the Sheriff.
This will be the play of their life if they actually manage to do this. Texas will rotate back at least and play carefully on site. That's what we need to do to Buttadog.
We're seeing that KJ ult really invested here as well.
Why? It's a 3 versus 1.
I mean, look how far ahead they are. I'm gonna be real. The mental of Treestump moves is really just out of the window here.
Some Smashers
There
is
it
going to
is.
save the Phantom for this round, I suppose.
Yeah, they are. Not enough time.
Last round
to
in the
get
half.
that kill on here.
And if there's any time to really at least get another round on the board, I think it's now for TSM. Just you can full buy, you don't care about your economy because you've got no future rounds to prep for. You'll have a swap win over as well, so...
Who knows? Maybe these are just both defense teams. More of a defense team. Treestump moves here. But
I find
we are
it
going to
easier
see-
usually, to be fair.
Yeah, we are going to see that. Again, that similar
Scanning ahead.
positioning here. Texas will move on to A site. They are expecting that showers, but nothing
Yeah, but
really.
look at the 5-man rush onto B site here. I mean, everyone on TSM, they know the plan. At least Thomas is going to be here alongside the Viper to try and hold
You want to
corner. But
No,
that
you know what really would have been good right now? A lockdown.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, that would be great for Buttadog, but they don't have that, unfortunately. They invested into the last round, and Plant ended up coming through without anyone on BAD knowing about that. Thomas will try maybe going past the wall here, but I'm not sure if that's even viable. They have to wait it out.
Silva all invested here as well. Doesn't get anything. We see
Lemon
Mr. be
AD
taken down
early.
here. Let's see if Hannah K can get in kills here. Also, the wall was invested there. I think that was a great invest of wall. Securing the place here. And-
That's
oh my
nice.
goodness!
Hannah
What a
can
nice
even
shot.
get go on the long sideline here as well.
The kills on the kill board here, just piling in.
One enemy
Seeing that
remaining.
2v2. And
Oh
Hannah
my
K
God.
again!
Someone stop Hannah K, honestly.
Oh, there's a defuse here!
They can't even get the defuse through, though. Can they? Oh, it'll be close. Okay, they got it through.
They got
Nice.
the defuse here. Oh,
That was so
10 to
close, though.
2
1.8
Switching
seconds.
sides.
10 to 2.5. This is as one-sided as it gets.
TSM have to win like 11 rounds in a row, basically, without losing many.
Hey,
Like that is
I've
impossible.
seen it happen. I've seen it happen.
I mean, it'll be the game of their lives. Honestly, this will go down in EPL history.
We are seeing another pistol round here. Fairly critical as always here, but especially if you're Treestump moves, you really want to get your pistol round here to be victorious and get those bonus rounds as well, so you have a good econ going in.
Yeah, and attacking usually harder than defending, in my opinion. But we'll see if Buttadog can actually make it work like they were on their defense. Smar's actually gonna just shoot into that smoke and die themselves. The wingman loses against the ghost there, I suppose, as Meister will also assist the other duelist here in getting through. So Hannah gonna at least try and get a push onto B here. Gets a smoke through at least, so there's some presence in elbow now actually for Hannah. Hannah has loved going into elbow, whether on defense or offense, it seems like.
The flash coming out from Meester,
Just
getting
rotate, though.
out of there, taking the ult orb here.
And
Don't
ball
do
back to
cheeky.
A. Yeah, so Hannah K is going to get a couple on the flank, actually. This is pretty big if Hannah K can just draw everyone away and allow for that plan to come through on A side. Look, Thomas is planting.
Again, as I mentioned before, the Astra will be seeing dividends from this Astra here now that they're on the defensive side. Meester here. Watching
Hannah K!
Hannah K on the flank. Chasey just staying behind. Hannah K on the flank. That's
enemy
critical.
remaining.
That's honestly
Oh my
critical. Meester
lord.
here getting the finishing kills.
How does Hannah get away with it? Sits on a flank in elbow of B side until the A plant comes through, and then just sits there and gets 3 kills.
I don't
You
know.
can't let that happen.
But that is disaster if your Treestump moves. You really need that pistol run, because now we're seeing the Force Buy coming out here with Spectres, etc. This is not looking good.
Yeah, I mean, Buttadog, they have very, very good chances, and they're basically 2 rounds away from winning the series. It's a best of 1, of course, so they are feeling themselves at this moment in time, especially Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah, really the superstar here on the op. In fact, everything. That's a good sonar arrow. Hannah K.
Hannah's out of the fight.
Out here.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe they'll have a chance here. But Drems is crazy.
Defeated.
Oh
See,
my
Drems is
god!
crazy.
You can't just be letting that happen, as now they'll have an entry onto A side. Anna was gotten, but now they just have the Phoenix here if needs to. They can do damage. Phase Ball goes down as well, so Thomas cracking that open, and they'll just nonchalantly rotate to B side. Why not?
Yeah, there it is. I believe there's someone still there lurking. Yep, Drams. If you want someone lurking, it's Drams. There it is.
My lord.
The kill on Pispy, that's critical again.
One
Come on,
enemy
come on,
Another
come on.
one?
No
Are you
way,
kidding me?
no
Someone's
way.
just gonna solo them on the A site.
Not quite. We're seeing Snizzle knows aka Dust here. They do get the plant.
Look how aggressive Meester is playing, though. It's a 3v1. There's no chance, right? Oh, Snizzle knows. Might actually make this work as a 1 versus 2. They just need to not take any damage whatsoever. On like 20 HP here. And they are coming through this long sight line, which is being held pretty nicely here by Texas. Protected by the turret as well, so very good techers from Texas. And, well, they're 1 round away from winning the series, and honestly, I don't want to write TSM off.
Whatsoever.
Yeah.
Zero econ. I mean, you're half buying at best. It's not looking great.
It's not impossible, right? I mean, you can never count a team out, but at this point, it's just looking so dominant for Buttadog. And to be fair, I mean, we haven't even had an ace. They've just been mechanically outplaying each of their counterparts.
turret out.
Everybody making the most out of the roll.
Oh, they're just...
That's just...
Oh, that's brutal.
If I can take a guess, they both wide swinged there, and it did not pay dividends.
They wide swing to Odin's, mind you.
Oh
So.
yeah, that's the play of a team. who
Oh, and
has,
Texas is
One enemy
just
remaining.
gonna do him dirty like that. You can't be doing that, and that's about it.
Meester
I
with a
don't
knife
think
kill?
we're seeing a Reina 1v5.
Meow with a knife kill.
No, they're nowhere near.
Casey getting the kill here on Hannah K. I believe.
AFK and chat.
JC?
Love that. Yeah. I mean, they're gonna be going around. Actually,
JC
Chasey might actually be winning this out right now.
They don't know he's going
Full
for it.
HP as well. Meister wants to try and go for it, see if they can. No, gonna get white swung by Chasey there. If this is the round the TSM wins, this will be insane as Chasey's gonna layer the other side, go in for the defuse as well. And they might even be able to get it through.
Don't rush me.
Oh, don't leave it too late. No, Chasey left it too late. Oh, and Buttadog win the series 13-2.
Yep. I mean,
Last
that was
player
just a
standing.
match in dominant fashion. Buttadog making the most out of all of the roles they had here. Especially Hannah K, aka Kartzy. If I had to pick an MVP, as it were, I mean, we saw Hannah K on that operator. That's the stuff that lives in my nightmares whenever I play the game.
Yeah, indeed, and honestly, like that still baffles me, right? How you can just sit there on a very close-up sightline and get 3 kills with an operator on B side of Bind. That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, you can't. I think going forward now, Treestump moves. They just have to work on not losing 1v1s. Just play some aim labs or something. I don't know.
Just mechanical diff as well. Meow, I had to give props to Meow here. Really integrating themselves into this roster, fitting in really nicely in the Phoenix, getting those essential picks as well. I mentioned at the beginning of this match that the Astra really... I thought that Astra was going to have more impact, but it really didn't. On the runs they won, they used it very well, but that was relying on the wall.
Yeah, I think that the main things there were the smokes and the walls from the Astra that were doing well. There were no good concussors, no good gravity wells, nothing like that. The Astra themselves was losing duels left, right, and center. It just didn't look good there for TSM, and coming into the losers bracket, maybe they can make a run, but given what we've seen today, it is going to be an uphill battle for sure.
I mean, if you're... you can only improve, surely, right? You can only improve if you're TSM. Hopefully. I say that now, and I'm going to jinx them.
Yeah, you are going to jinx them, probably. But welcome back, Invictus. What were your thoughts on that absolute massacre?
I mean, that was, kind of one-sided, I would say. Just a little bit. Just a little bit,
You think?
But yeah, it was still pretty fun. It was good to see the other team try and fight back. But I think BAD, Buttadog, are likely the favorites, honestly, after seeing that performance from them. And that was with a sub, I guess.
I mean, I would say imagine what they can do with their full roster, but I can't imagine. I think Kartzy, aka Hannah K, really just popping off in the Jett there. Hopefully we see more of that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I must say, as a player in this tournament as well, I would say most teams, including us, only has one good player, and Buttadog somehow have like at least three. So
I mean, that's just not fair. That's just not
yeah,
fair.
this is
But,
not fair.
I
Yeah.
believe we are seeing Buttadog later on in the tourney going up against bottom.
It will be.
feeders?
It will
Yes,
be
Yeah.
against
they are
us.
going up against bottom
Yes,
feeders.
Bottom feeders. That will be the
That'll be an
third
interesting game.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
a scary match.
So I think we're gonna take a short break, and then we'll be back. We'll be back with game 2. Bear with me. There's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, great first game. Kind of short. I expected it to go longer, but that means we're back on schedule. So that's wonderful.
Somehow.
Yeah. So should be back in 5 minutes. See you all then.
See ya.
So I
Oh wait, what's the map?
Welcome back. We are ready with map 2. I don't know why I'm not on this scene. I added myself.
Map 2. I think you mean match 2.
Yeah. Well, it is also map 2. So I mean,
technically, yeah.
All right. So don't correct me. I'm correct. But yeah, we're back with match 2, and we're joined by lovely teams: Tako with a firearm and Jett 34. This is the one and only BP team versus Paracelsus, who has rebranded to 2022 Toyota Tundra. Thoughts?
2022 Toyota Tundra.
That's their official Discord name. Thoughts?
Interesting.
That's very specific.
Very good. Well, let's have a look at these teams then. What do you guys think?
I'm
partially.
Illuminous is a good name.
Illuminous is a really good name. We don't have much to go off of. I mean, we have the previous tourney, but
Pomku.
But let's be real, not a lot of people remember. We have Pomku. Pomku's kind of goated on the sticks.
And
I'm
Kira,
really
I've heard good things about Kira. Apparently, they're pretty good at the game. And on the other side, we have Andrew, the only Radiant player in all of VVV, joined by the EU squad. So that'll be interesting. It will be Andrew on like 30 ping, and then everyone's on 100 plus.
I just glanced over the caster pronunciation sheet, and Andrew's pronunciation is "it's effing Andrew." So hey, I mean
that's the pronunciation. That's the pronunciation.
It's not wrong, you know.
Yeah, I guess we have to say "it's effing Andrew" every time now.
It's effing Andrew. But no, I don't really have a preference here for which one of these teams is going to be dominant here.
I think it should be a close match.
Yeah, I think this will be a closer match. I've heard Cynics is a little feisty.
Sometimes, you know, as Cynics is all-time duo, he pops off sometimes. You know, every now and then.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Have we gotten that first map confirmation?
We have our first map. We've done our map bans. If Chad doesn't know, we were doing map bans where both teams banned 2 maps each, and we play the game on the last map. And they decided to not ban Split, so we are going to be playing on Split. Wonderful map. I don't know why they didn't ban it, but I guess they like playing it. So
Split,
this will be very interesting.
I like Split.
Very interesting.
Why does no one like any of the maps I like?
I'm on board.
I mean, I guess it depends on what you play, right? Or like what your play style is, you know?
I'm just a filthy Reina main.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you like Split.
Yeah. I mean, there you go.
Yeah, well, at least we get to see some non-standard maps, you know, because people are banning the other team's good maps. So what ends up being played is like a map that both teams are kind of okay with, which is, you know, that's how the map ban system works. So it'll be interesting to see, to say the least. I think our lobby is just about ready, so I'll leave you guys to it, and I'll see you after the game.
Thank you. And
thank you so much.
Bo, you had some words to say to some people in chat as well about Breeze.
Okay, listen here. To those people who have been saying that Breeze is a good map, you're wrong. You're just wrong, okay? You're incorrect. No, you're wrong. I don't know how you can defend that map. I'm sorry. I don't know how you can defend it. It's just objectively bad map design.
Oh my lord, yeah. Well, Bo, everyone has their opinions, I suppose. You can have wrong opinions, you can have right opinions, but everyone has their opinions, okay?
But mine is correct.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, I mean, I agree. I would wholeheartedly agree with you.
But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about Split. Split is an interesting map here. We don't see it very often. I have a feeling we're not going to be seeing it very often here. So this is a rare opportunity to really gauge a map for these teams that aren't really like standard for either of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't entirely be surprised if, like, for the rest of the tournament we see some, like, just bind central, right? Like, a lot of it, but I think now, early on in the tournament, is the time to just have some fun, play whatever maps you can, and see what works well for specific teams, because some teams might actually feel like they are doing better on Split, on Ascent, on Haven, than they are on Bind, which you did say was a classic kind of main map that people will choose, but there are some teams that maybe opt away from that.
Yeah, exactly, and we see that here. Don't know who banned Bind, but whoever that was, maybe reconsider, because if you plan to move further in this tourney, you're going to see a lot more Bind. unless you're the one. I mean, they're the ones banning it, I guess. So that logic doesn't follow. So ignore me. I'm being dumb, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
and
draft
Cynic's on
phase
the
coming in
sky.
now.
I'm gonna flame Cynic so hard.
Oh my
I'm
lord.
kidding, of course. We're seeing the Cynics here. We're seeing the sky here. That's pretty
Yeah.
standard, I would say.
Hey, I mean, we got a Cypher from Seal, so not bad.
Cypher. Yeah,
Typical
that's
stuff.
pretty standard, typical. On
No
the
Cypher for
B
Team Up,
site.
actually.
Yeah, that's interesting here. Maybe because they are well. Actually, the Cypher is starting on the attacking side, so that's interesting. Indeed, maybe if they get a little farther here, maybe they're expecting to be close. We see that Cypher on B site, and
Yeah.
the Sky Tako really going to be on that A site, I believe, if I'm remembering my strats correctly.
Yeah, I mean, listen, strategy, it goes through me. It goes one in one ear, out the other. I have no idea what these kind of setups will be from these teams. Plus, they're not exactly the highest level of play, so we're not going to see like, oh, perfect meta, you know, Valorant Premier League type stuff. We're not going to see all that. I think these teams will just play whatever comes naturally to them.
Yeah, Drakey opting in. Saying that Drakey opting in for the Jett here. Maybe we'll see some more crazy operator plays. I'm expecting
Oh, no.
really high level gameplay here. Well, for the tourney standards anyway. Yeah, I'm really excited for this match, especially because we get to see Split, which I mean, Split's an interesting map. I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
I
It's just kind
despise
of
B site. I love A site, so I'm split on it, to be honest.
No
No pun intended. No pun intended.
that Vic's Valorant Vinvitational, y'all.
Yeah.
There it is. It looks
Love
like
to
we're
see.
still waiting for people to boot themselves into the match. A lot of EU.
Hey, imagine
folks
not having
here.
an SSD, non-SSD gang rise up.
Hey, we have a lot of EU folks here.
That's true as
A
well.
little more here talking about the comps. We see both sides picking the Omen, pretty standard. Sage really going in this map, especially for those wall plays. And defenders opting for KJ, probably going to be setting up on that A site. I mean, this is just standard.
Yeah, absolutely.
A few deviations here and there, but fairly standard.
Yeah, exactly. And I honestly, as far as the Sky mirror goes, I hate Sky. I hate playing in Sky. I hate playing Sky. So if these teams know how to make it work, it can be annoying as hell. But
On top of that, yeah, defenders, the double flash. Who doesn't love the double flash? Triple flash, actually, if you
Wait,
count
is it?
Paranoia as the triple flash.
oh yeah, true. That's so unfortunate, actually. Yeah.
Paranoia
that's-
is really what you're looking for here.
Imagine at some point in the tournament we see like a 5 flash comp.
Oh, don't tempt people.
Don't
Do
tempt
not
people,
tempt
yeah.
people.
Ignore everything we just said, people.
Yeah, any teams who are watching, especially you, Mir's team, I'm looking at you, or Blame's team, sorry. Don't do it. Don't do that strat roulette. I saw that Twitter post of you voting on who you're gonna sit out. I saw that.
Yeah. We're having some DC issues, as you can see in chat there as well. Dryad did have a bit of a DC. So we get more time to talk about the compositions. Yay!
Hey, I mean, yeah, we're here. Hopefully we're seeing there's not a lot to say. We've covered a lot of it actually.
We covered as much as our iron brains can handle, I'll tell you that much, Bo, but the setups wise...
gold.
Yeah, well, okay, well, it's the same thing.
I mean, let's be real here, yeah.
But yeah, setups wise, it does look like that kind of... Well, actually, not even a 3-2 split, it's just a 2-2 split with the Sage playing mid here, so... you're getting the typical, you know, Iron 1 strategy of Sage wall mid.
Grug. me, mid Sage. But I also I want to point out as well, it looks like I was wrong. It is actually the B site that we're going to see the KJ on. So I think I just got my strats mixed up. It's okay. It's fine. We're not
Strats,
perfect
what are
here.
those? Who's that?
We're not perfect here. It looks like we are getting the ready here. Plenty of time to set up.
plenty. I mean, that was like a minute and a half or something. If these teams aren't ready by then, we have some strong words to give to the teams. But
it looks like we are
going to
see
like a full B
push,
stack actually here for attackers.
Yep, we are seeing that mid push here. Any second now. Just the anticipation building.
Yes. Let's get some pog champs in chat.
Yeah, the smoke right away probably coming out from both of these omens. That's what you want. You want the upper edge here, and smoke is really going to be. It's going to give you what you want. It's going to give you control here.
The paranoia as well from the attacking side here. It's going to be pretty nice as now a very quick actually control of heaven here, as you'll see Protein have to drop down and back up onto the side. No one is there to assist them other than that Reyna, and not sure how much they can get.
Oh, look at
this! Around the corner, but gets caught out by Drakey.
Why are you there? That's a great lurk from Drakey. We see Dryad also pick up a few kills of their own.
Spike down, B.
3K here.
Yeah, that is lovely from Dryad. Immediately after having the ping issues, comes back, gets a 3K. We'll have to stay in the corner to not die and keep that ghost skin alive, but it doesn't seem like there's going to be anything here for Tako for Firearm whatsoever. It's just a lonesome Jett.
And Drakey getting the critical pick here on Andrew, opening things up.
To be fair, Dryad is low. This can be very much winnable. Rabbit's gonna hold this corner. And actually, Drakey might be able to win this. No, Rabbit gets around the corner for the right click. That's lovely.
What an explosive pistol round here. Hopefully an omen of things to come. Not intentional.
Oh my life. We've had too many puns already, and we've only had 2.
Hey, I'm calling, alright? That's my thing. Puns are the thing for color casters, alright?
Yeah, well, that's when you don't have any analysis to go off, because that was just precise gunplay, if I've ever seen it.
That's right, and we are seeing the B push once again here. Pretty standard. Another mid push. Wall comes out. A little slow there on the wall.
Yeah, just waited it out, I guess.
Smoke,
Wait to see if
smoke
they're
also
actually
going in on the ropes there.
Protein's gonna lurk in this back kind of staircase now, so it doesn't even want to get forced down onto the side. Probably just wants to wait here, slow orbs, heals, the like. But no, it's actually an A rotation that comes through, so immediately Catboy Melford's gonna fall. Synax holding a very nice corner near screens. Will round up into Heaven now, gonna try around that cage. Gets one. Try and get another.
One enemy remaining.
No, it'll be clean up from Bang to actually get that kill, and that is a very, very nice round there. Synax, a brilliant play. Brilliant positioning, in fact, near the screens.
And now we're looking at that bonus round here. Hopefully we can see Tako really utilize their strengths here. I need to break out a thesaurus, apparently.
Yeah. Man's reading books during casts. Multitasking, 100.
Here it is. Yeah. Another mid push here. Looks like someone's going to be lurking through garage there.
If they go for another A rotation like they did last time, I think they have to do it a lot slower. I don't think they can just rush in blindly like before, and it doesn't look like they'll even do that. As everyone's been pushing through mid here. And Dryad gets taken down, actually, so there's a kind of a carry player gone as Synax will be waiting down there by then, and we're going to wait for someone. That's a little bit sus.
Cynic's a little bit of weary after that previous after that first round. Well, Drakey kind of trolled on him there, but he's going to be lurking through that, getting that. And there, here we go.
Oh, and then looking for the other one through mid as well. Gets him down. That's 2. This actually equalizes things. Nothing equalizes, just gives them straight up advantage as they'll use the ultimate. Synax wants to just finish this off concisely. Well, that's a nice cam though. Good information. Bang draws the fall, so it's a 3 versus 2. So Jett 34, they still got a little bit of work to do.
One enemy remaining.
Spike down. Onto Butters and say, this is just clean up now. And they get the trade off. That's the end of the
Synax story there.
Yeah, really making the most of the of his kit there.
Absolutely. I mean, the ultimate was invested. I'm not sure how much value that got, but I mean, that can be debated.
Here we go. Another more. I think Tako needs to really change it up here. They've been doing the same thing for the past 3 rounds now. It looks like they're going to be heeding my advice. Looks like they're making a garage push here.
Yeah, garage and looks like they want to just full rush along. I mean, they're going to set up the utility, get through there. The Jett is going to open it up, gets a rabbit down there. So this ultimate is going to be pretty impactful. Dryer's going to look around this corner, manages to get Cowboy knocked down, but taken down themselves. It's 4 versus 3 where Sanex has to play a little bit carefully not to die, gets flashed. Has a very nice angle where he gets, but is down. Even though it's a trade through, they're going to trade out as well onto Drakey, so it's a 2 versus 2. And Sky is low here for TWF, but it doesn't matter. Kira and Seal managed to hold things down and get a thrifty on their offense.
And there it is. There's the round. Hopefully they'll open it up here for Tako with Firearm. They really need to utilize this now that they have, I believe, full buy. They're at full buy now. Now that I'm looking at it. Actually, no. No, it is full. No, it is not full buy. Thank you.
Wonderful observers. Yeah.
Look how great our team is.
Yeah, brilliant.
They just know.
Yeah, so it will be a full buy. I think someone just bought a Guardian, if I'm not mistaken. I can't tell, to be honest, but who knows. TWAF, they're gonna push through. Are they gonna push low here? They're just not gonna care about Heaven, though. They're gonna go through Heaven, in fact. So that's their plan. Flash around the corner. Gives them a little bit of opportunity to get in, and there's basically no one there other than the Omen of Synex, who will just... not Omen, sorry.
Oh, look, someone's hiding in hell. Omen,
yeah, actually.
there.
That's a nice positioning, actually. Well, that's the Omen I was talking about earlier. Cowboy
they get the rotation here for free, Jett 34.
Yeah, they do, and those slow ups are going to be so annoying to deal with as Kira will go down. That Rain ultimate as well is pretty good. Bags a couple of kills. Strides around this corner now, can't even just go for a lair. Get around the corner, actually manages to maybe get one? Yeah, okay, so that's a good trade. 3 kills after Dryad as they fall. But they've done their work already, and that should be a nice old defense coming through.
Tako with the Firearm, I think playing far too scared there. They just weren't taking the initiative there, really controlling the fight. There it is. Defenders won there. 4-1 here on going into round 6. Far too slow there. I think they really needed to capitalize on the fact that they didn't see anyone. They can just rush in. Hopefully they get that kill into Andrew. They know he's in hell. That just not a great round there.
No, not at all. And Tako for Firearm, they've got to come into this. They've got to perhaps use that res at some point, maybe offset some of the duels they're losing. That'd be, I think, the plan here. Just go for that full B push like before. They really like B side, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, look here. Andrew just has a great position as the Omen here.
Oh, Dryad has actually been scouted out here, so everyone knows, and they can go for a 4-man peek onto Dryad. This is exactly. Oh my, that's brutal. It's a good trade though.
Andrew with the TP into their spawn. Oh, this is gonna be a great flank if they don't know. They're going through mid. Oh, this will be great.
Sewer's rotation though, they're gonna go through and try and get to that A site. The Omen can catch him on the way there potentially. No, they're just gonna come back.
They're not gonna go through sewers.
I thought they were, but no, they're going for garage now. Yeah, they've done a complete loop around. Started garage, went to mid, went back to the garage.
I've got your
Drakey here on the lurk. No one around. Maybe. Oh, this will be great if they go through ropes. Drakey needs to wait here on these ropes.
Yeah, if you can get the Rafters control up here, this is pretty good. But they'll just wait around in Meow.
Now it's just the waiting game. As Jett did before. There it is. Okay. There's the stun. They get the trade there.
Yeah, it's a nice trade actually. So Jett 34, they've at least got some presence in heaven as they take out. So Mindrew gets taken out instead. Actually, it will be a trade, but I'm not sure what a Killjoy can do 1 versus 2 against an Omen who maybe has a paranoia online. I'm just gonna at least try and invest though. They're not gonna save. They're gonna go for it. Gonna use that swarm grenade into the back. Forces that Omen out of position, but no, Buttadog gets the kill anyway.
I respect the hustle there from Rabid. Another thrifty round here for Tako with the Firearm.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe you know what? Screw Econ. You know? Screw Econ. Who needs it?
Who needs it, yeah.
And that's gonna put Jett 34's economy not in the position that they really want it. They need to pick up the momentum here if they want to show themselves to be a dominant force in this Vinvitational.
Yeah.
It
It's
looks
just
like
that,
we're going through on this B push again.
yeah, and this is a thing. I think Tako for Firearm, they know how to get onto this B side a lot better than the other sides. They've been doing these kind of fake outs where Jett 34 they give up positioning because they think there's a fake.
It looks like we're going to be seeing the wall here through Garage. Dryad waiting there. Waiting
Much
right
more
there.
aggressive positioning
Ooh,
from Dryad.
there it
Actually,
is.
takes out Seal. Gonna back it off with that fadeaway. Rabbit's gonna get the kill as well, so nice advantage gained. There's no site presence other than Dryad there, but that should be all you need. Arena can layer, Arena can hold this down pretty nicely. Butters will end up using that res we were talking about last round, and Mangdrew will fall, so that's a 4 versus 3 now. Even though the ultimate does come through, I'm not sure how much it's gonna gain.
I have to say that was a great dismiss there from Dryad and the peak. They get the trade out. That's critical. We are going through mid here.
Are they gonna go through sewers? No, they're gonna go through mid. Okay.
There's
And they'll
the
push up
smoke
into
there.
Mail here. They're not checking that corner slowly enough, but that's a
You
trade
can't
out.
get that trade there. You have to be able
Yeah.
to get that.
Exactly,
That is-
and they go through vent or they go through heaven. Looks like they want to go through vent and get onto that A site. So
30 seconds.
again, it'll be Jett 34 the ones have to retake.
I'm out of stuff.
They need to go fast here, though.
They've got it. They got the plan.
Oh, well.
Plant the spike.
I know my times. There they are. They're getting the plant
Yeah.
behind the box there. They're gonna have to do a pretty long rotate here. Looks like
I
they're going for a
rotating
heaven
through
push.
screens. This is nice from Catboy Milf actually. So can catch someone maybe that's going to try and wrap around, but no, both of them going heaven. So Jett 34 not phased by that whatsoever. Are they going to round the corner though? Into yeah, they're going to go on heaven and rafters now actually. See what they can get.
This is a great retake here from Jett 34 if it's successful. Butters
so slow
waiting
in
right
the
there.
corner.
One enemy
Footsteps.
remaining.
There it
Good
is.
kill. Butters is walking around the corner. Maybe got a Sage. Yeah. That's a good peek coming through from Butters, just aggressively peeking that Sage. And another round one there by Tako for Firearm. They're getting into the groove.
Just a great positioning there from Butters, as well as the double peek there. That's what you really want to look for. Divert the attention away and really try to get them on both sides. That's what you're looking for here. It looks like we're seeing an A push, full A push here.
Yeah, so that's a very big change of pace, I think, for Tako for Firearm. They have not really done this yet, other than the one
Get out
time
of
they
my
did.
way.
Did end up in a win for them, to be fair. And no
We're
one
just
knows.
waiting patiently here. The smokes go out onto heaven
Yeah.
there. Rabbit just
What is this
waiting here.
positioning from Jett 34? You can see on the minimap, they're just not holding heaven whatsoever. Synax and Drake will end up getting traded out, but I think getting rid of that Jett ultimate is really important here.
Yeah, that's absolutely critical in securing a round
Player
here.
standing.
Oh, it completely missed the shot there from Dryad. This is going to be your hard round to retake. It looks like it's a done deal here. Going into
Are they even going to
4-4.
try? I mean, it looks like they will. They're going to advance at least into heaven, and maybe they can get a kill off onto the person on site there. But
Yep, there go. There,
Sage.
there they come. There comes Rabbit.
through screens. Nice!
Oh,
Hero
that, I was really
seconds.
scared there. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah,
was really
almost
scared
failed them there.
There we go. We see that the scoreboard has been even now.
We got a close game in our hands.
There we
That's
go.
big
Yeah,
contrast
this
to
is-
last game.
This is good news.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now we're seeing the really full potential here. Tako with the firearm, 3 ults at their disposal. The Cypher, the Sky Dogs. I know my names of my ults and the Omen TP here.
They're dogs? I thought they were just
I don't know.
They'll end up getting used here though, regardless, as they'll seek out Dryad, reveals the location as a Warlord comes through to allow the rotation, so... And they didn't even see Dryad. You scouted
really
out
need-
Dryad and you didn't even see them.
You need to be able to be checking that corner, as you can just go in willy-nilly like
You
that.
need to. You can just use your ultimate to find that. I mean, to be fair, now Jett 34, they've got the slight presence. They can just walk forward here. Catboy Milf ends up winning the duel against Rabbit, so there's an opportunity now for Tako
One
with Firearm.
enemy remaining.
Protein and Mangju go down as well, so Draken being the difference maker right now. So 1 versus 2. Catboy Milf going around that corner, gets flashed up, but I mean, all they need to do is plant, essentially, and they're going to rotate all the way onto A. Okay, decent decision, I guess.
Yeah, you really don't want to take this duel against Cynics here. Really scary. If anything, we've seen as
Oh,
well. If it's
they're gonna
if
meet
it's
in mid,
anybody
though.
that we're gonna see clutch it out, it's gonna be Cynics. We see just a pixel there. That's all they need. They're fake rotate through sewers here.
Oh, are they gonna go? Oh, they're going back. Wait. Cynics knows
30
though. You
seconds
can tell
left.
Cynics
Cynics
knows.
knows this is a standoff of all standoffs. They need to go. They need to make a move.
They got 20 seconds left. They're gonna have to go forward. Cynics is gonna get fall down there, and yeah, Cowboy Mouth, nice peek there. That was very good patience, I would say, from Tako with the Firearm, and now they're ahead.
Yeah, Tako with the Firearm really taking advantage of Jett 34's, if I'm being honest, predictability. They've been doing the same thing every time.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. It just seems like there's no variety in what they're doing.
Where's the flavor?
Where's the flavor? Yeah, this is just cool original. This isn't flaming hot or tangy cheese flavor.
We are seeing the Resurrect and the KJ ult and the Reyna ult coming online. The Omen ult did get used there. It looks like it was destroyed, however. So one
Just
less
gonna
ult for
scout
Tako
out
Firearm.
Nice ult control, and yeah, that should be a nice barrage push coming through. Nice slow orb actually that comes through there, but Dryad is gonna fall, so Seal gets a Phantom kill off, and now Drakey is segmented off from the rest of the squad with that slow orb. Gonna try and get through, and Manju's too just in the nick of time. Manju's gonna fall though, and again, Tako with the Firearm just winning out these duels against their counterparts.
There's a huge flash there, but nothing really categorized them there. They're getting the default plant here.
Light planted.
And this is just looking like a done deal.
There's people to 3 plays detained though!
That's huge.
Is there gonna be a
They're not
people?
capitalizing on it.
One enemy remaining.
Oh no, Drakey didn't get
There
hit
it
by
is.
it, they'll able to
Just a little
equalize it
patience.
through there. That was so unfortunate. You get a really good Killjoy ultimate, but no one was in position because of that prior wall to capitalize.
But they did get it eventually. Really, really well done use of the Killjoy ult there. Just, what else can you do if you're Tako with a Firearm in that situation? Or, wait.
They ended
you're
up winning it
Jett
anyway,
34.
but
Wait.
Tako with Firearm won that round.
I don't think I know what happened that round.
Tako with Firearm got hit by Killjoy ult and still won anyway somehow. To be fair, it was Drakey with the
Scout destroyed.
Jett peak that ended up winning it for them.
Drakey with the Firearm.
Yeah, I suppose.
Here we are. Kira going through sewers here. Real quiet. Real
This is a
methodical.
very split push. I mean, you'll see the rotation come through for attackers spawn, but
Oh, look
Oh.
at this.
Kira's actually got nice mid control if they can just walk through here. Playing carefully though, I think you have to. Oh my, how have they gotten into this position? Oh my lord.
Oh my
Gonna
goodness,
use
that
the
was scary.
flash? What are they trying to do? They're trying to jump on top of the box.
This is an
Don't do
odd
that,
play if I
Kira.
do say so myself.
That's pretty creative, I'll tell you that much. But now the garage push ends up coming through now. Kira will rotate into position, and Dryad falls again in that same position repeatedly. Does not win a single duel.
I think they've really caught on to what Dryad has been doing. Really flashy in the beginning, but really punishing that risky play.
You can't be that predictable, right?
Exactly, and we're seeing
Rabbit's gonna
both
fall.
of
One
them are up
enemy
on heaven.
remaining.
I mean, this is just cleanup.
And Cowboy loves this position, just able to take control of the entirety of heaven while not even being on heaven. Flash gonna come through here, Kira's gonna flash him up and gets the right click with the classic. Oh my lord, and that's a flawless push.
Last
Here we
round
go.
before the switch.
Last round before the switch. I mean, if you're
Robots around.
if you're Jett 34, you really need to make this a 7-5.
Yeah, you need to start building up momentum now. You had it at the start, but you've just been losing repeatedly. You had the advantage, you can gain it again. You just need to be a bit more unpredictable with your positioning. And nope, Dryad goes to the same position again.
Well, 12th time's the charm?
You'll never know. I mean, Drakey's gonna... Well, there's multiple operators actually here for Tako for Firearm. I don't think there's any for Jett 34. Sanix is gonna try and peek that. Gets a flash through, but nice smoke from Drakey.
Oh, look! There's someone going through sewers. I don't think they're expecting this.
Not even through sewers. Sewer attack is spawn. They're going for the full flank.
Oh, you're right! Oh, goodness!
Yeah, that is a hard flank.
I wasn't... I need to pay attention to my mini-map.
It's alright, happens. It's like my gold
And there
games.
they are, Drakey holding here on the sewers. It looks like Drakey's prediction is going to be correct here.
Oh? I mean, to be fair, it is a bit of a careful peek, but...
Oh my gosh.
It's so standoffish.
Oh, he goes back up.
Get out of my way.
Doesn't decide to do that. Instead, you'll see Synax again in Ven.
Hawk out.
Play low here. Why flash there? You've just given away your position. Okay, good one, Synax. Rabbit does end up falling, so Jett 34 now. They have to be carried by Synax, who's in that Ven
30
area.
seconds left.
Might be able to get a bit of a flying through as soon as that Heaven Control comes through. Potentially. And this Wolf will just get some information. Dryad's going to be scouted out yet again in the same position. And Kira can just hold that angle, but Synax comes through on the side angle and gets 2. Mangju's also contributing a little bit, and has to be plant here very soon, but is going to get in position to plant. Mangju's going to take out Seal, and that should be a 1v1 situation, but the defenders end up winning it, and Jett 34, they get that 7-5 that you were talking about. Now they can start building momentum.
Sides.
Cynic's really clutching it out there on the end. If it's anyone you're looking at, you're looking at Cynics to be able to really capitalize there. But we're going into another pistol round here. Jett 34 showing themselves to be, at least from the one time we know of it, to show that themselves they can really get their momentum picked up here in the pistol.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, to be fair, Jett 34 on the offense might be a little bit of a better team. We don't know that yet. They could be an attacking team, like you were saying in the last series as well. Those teams seem like defending teams, so it can go both ways, really.
Full rush here through Garage. It's looking like with the turret here to block off any flankers. At least to limit them with their presence.
Pretty smart, given how much
the Cypher Cam is going to be able to catch them.
Dryad's going to gather Leah through, but Synax already falls, so Seal getting a lovely pick off that. Ends up actually taking out Rabbit as well, so 2 kills for them, and they're just going to back up. Planners are coming through here from Protein, and Mangju peeks that corner. But it's still looking in a bit of a disadvantage here for Jett 34. They're low in health pools, are going to heal the rain off there, so it's fine.
That's absolutely critical here. And there it is.
Oh,
there
that's
we go.
critical.
Andrew down as well from Heaven. Roger's getting that kill from Heaven.
Cowboy Melp is going to blind
coming
that
out.
corner, but where's the capitalization? You can't get in position in time now as Protein's going to go down. Dryad tries to peek that, but Kira comes through with the kills and a nice defensive round there to Tako with a Firearm. And again, they've just stemmed that momentum that we were talking about.
That Cypher Cam here on B is critical. You see Seal CEO here get those 2 kills. And like, this is a pretty even matchup here, if all things are considered. And look here. Look at that scoreboard.
Yeah, I mean, Drakey is dominating it, in fairness, but I mean, that's what we expect. Drakey's been an unstoppable force so far.
Looks like we are going to be seeing those Spectres coming out from Tako with a Firearm. Wall goes up instantly
Wow,
destroyed. I don't think they were expecting it to destroy that fast. It takes a little bit.
Yeah, Drakey's gonna have to back up and even go through ropes, so not even gonna mess with that.
Full ropes rotation here.
Yeah, this is huge. I mean, everyone's gonna come up here. They actually get spammed out in the choke there as Drakey catches Dryad. A nice peek there from Catboy Milf as well. Takes out Mangju, their counterpart on the Omen. And even though there are some trades back here, Protein's in a bit of a naff position, but Rabbit's kind of bailing them out a little bit, gets healed up. Does anyone know, though? Does anyone know they're underneath that? No one knows! Kira gets 2 kills! Might be able to get a 3rd one here as they take out Synex. That was brilliant positioning and a bit of a lazy push there from Jett 34. They need to peek those corners. It's so much time on their hands.
You need to be checking hell there, especially when you know that, like, they I don't know. It's just really hard to articulate that. I'm still reeling after the fact that Kira's positioning was so great there in the hell position. I mean, I'm just in awe that they won that round when they were down.
So all thanks to Kira as well. Good positioning, to be fair. Anticipated the rotation.
Here we go again. It
No
looks
one's
like
an A,
another
B,
mid push
and
here
yeah.
on this bonus round.
And again, they're going to go for this kind of blitzy mid-push where they're just going to break the wall, get their way into vent, and they might even go for another rotation through there. It looks like they will.
Slow rope coming out.
It doesn't matter though. They've gone the opposite direction.
No one really going this way. It looks like they're doing the ropes again. Looks like we have a Drakey waiting in vain.
So that's a smart predictive play here, just making sure that no one gets through vent. But now they've given up the B control. There's only 2 people there, and they're both sentinels. I mean, to be fair, Sinex has gotten taken down there, so at least Butters is making a bit of a difference. This Stinger can be deadly at close ranges, forced away there by the Nano Swarm.
They're really stuck up here deciding what they want to do. Oh my goodness!
They missed most of the shots.
I saw you really there, and I was getting pissed.
Precise gun play, by the way.
One enemy
Oh my
remaining.
lord, but yeah, another defensive round 1. Really good retake there. I mean, it wasn't even a retake, right? No one was on site. It was a bit of a slow rotation there from Jett 34, and now 3 rounds away here from Tako for Firearm to winning this series out.
We were talking about earlier how close we felt this match was going to be, but now Tako with a Firearm has taken it away from them. They've taken control of this match.
Yeah, and you know, I kind of thought, you know, Pomku on the side of Tako with a Firearm, you know, they're not even in the game right now, are they? So, they're doing it without that. They're doing it without that.
I don't know who Catboy Milf is. So.
Neither do I. It could be Pomku. We never know. But if it isn't, they're doing just fine without them.
Blinded.
Yeah.
Critical inter there. It looks like they're going through. One getting their way back here in heaven.
Oh, flash themselves, but they still get 2 kills. How do you do that, Kira?
I mean, you just built differently, built in a manner not much
One
like
enemy
anyone else.
remaining.
Drakey getting 2 here. This is looking grim.
Yeah, 2 for Kira, 2 for Drakey. That's all you really need. The 2 carries, I guess, so far here as Drakey gets a 3rd one as well. One's a piece of the fame. And they're 1 step closer to taking the series.
Just Jett 34 has lost the momentum here. Not capitalizing on these wide swings and these full rotations here. Tako with a Firearm just... They're playing really fast here. And that's really what you want.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like they were playing a bit slow on their defense. Not on the defense, sorry, their offense. But now they've really got things figured out.
Looks like we're seeing at least 1 Spectre here on the side of Dryad. Not quite full buy yet. Wall comes on.
It's the same setup again. Mid-ball, someone peeks vent and dies. Like, this just repeatedly happens, and then somehow, Tako for Firearm, they're probably going to bring this back now. They've got the Sky Ultimate coming through here. It's going to seek through everyone in that vent area. Do destroy that, but at least Catboy Milf now has that information.
Looks like Catboy Milf still deciding to lurk here. As they make their decision, going into heaven.
Not sure if it's too impactful though, as Butters it's going to get spammed out, forced all the way back into staircase, and they might even get pushed out. No, everyone's just going to stack site here for Jett 34. They take out Seal CEO. Rabbit will end up planting here in the corner. Should be a pretty easy conversion, but you can never count TWAF out.
I mean, this is the first time we've seen Jett 34 in this half with a real dominant edge. And
again, Kira is existing here. Managed to get Mangju, but traded out, so Sinex gets their 3rd one of this round. That's a lovely angle they're playing. Catboy Milf is keeping an eye on it, but doesn't realize there's an Omen right to their left. Sorry, Killjoy, not even an Omen, but Rabbit gets that kill. Robs Sinex of potential ace, but it will be Butters that goes away and runs and saves anyway, so wouldn't have been an ace regardless.
Hopefully this is really the momentum we see from Jett 34 that we've been looking for. Butters in the same position again. Oh, will Butters get a 2K again? No. No one's here. But that is the first round in a while that we have seen Jett 34 take. And let's pray. Let's pray that hopefully we see this a little bit closer. Yeah. Maybe we'll see the same kind of momentum that Tako with a Firearm had on their offense.
And if I had to guess here, Jett 34 is the same plan again. Run through mid, gun down the wall, kill the person in vent, and then move on to B site. That's probably the plan here, because that's been happening repeatedly over and over again.
Well, let's see here.
No mid wall. Okay. Why did I say
that was a little late there.
Yeah. I mean, now they can get through. At least it's not going to be someone dying in vent this time. Scouting a little bit there. Get some value with that as the ultimate will come through, but In fact, no, not even but. It's a very good thing that they're using the attack Killjoy ultimate here now. Uses that lockdown. Kira's gonna fall as well, so Sinex's gonna walk into vent. But Mangju just wants to aggressively push into heaven. Plan ends up coming through, so again, lovely side control coming through here from Jett 34.
What a great split push as well.
Yeah.
You just really well done.
Oh.
Hopefully we see Tako with a firearm.
Tako with Firearm, they're using the
look,
Jett ultimate.
They're taking that split push, as I was just about to say.
Oh, Drakey finds one.
Drakey
Might be able
with
to find
the
another
knives.
one as well as they run through mid, trying to maybe kill someone in vent, but it's Protein that gets a kill on Captain Elf instead. Drakey's gonna help in taking out Protein, but Butters has already fallen. Pistol here for Sinex, comes through the pistol. Hit your shot, Sinex, I'm so close.
Cat. Blinded.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, no, where Sinex is.
Blinded.
Can anyone defuse road? No,
Yo,
Drakey
false
can't get in
wrong.
position in time, yeah. That's a lovely push from Jett 34. Despite an attempt at a clutch coming through there from Drakey, and in fact might even get the second out here. No, I won't.
Just, here we go. The momentum you're really building here. Hopefully a few more rounds. Here we'll see Tako with a firearm really have their economy push the brink. Looks like
Yeah,
we're
I
already
mean, look
seeing
at
that
them.
here.
Oh my lord, they've just full bought an operator. Drakey wants that piece of the fame that we were given to Hannah before, clearly.
This round is critical here if they're using Raider. They need to win this.
Yeah, otherwise they give that over and it's basically just over for them essentially in terms of economy. 5k spent on that, and
There
Drakey
it
gets
is.
an immediate kill onto Mangdrew. Amazing value coming out of that operator. Now Sinex has used this wolf to get onto the point, activating everything Cypher related there. Valorant, by the way.
Ah, don't you love Cypher? Cypher's a great character.
Yeah, but at least he gets rid of the utility.
Cynic's going through here on mid. Others making their way through attacker spawn onto the ace site. Looks like we're seeing that full rotate now.
Yeah,
Nice
they're
and
very
slow.
fragmented as you'll see the lurk come through here as well in mid. See if I can get anything,
You
but
will not
instead,
kill my
Sinex
ally.
The rest comes
is
out.
looking for something. Yeah, wall's gone down as well, so Sinex actually
down
falls there
A.
as well as Rabbit. It's 5 versus 3 now with that res that came through, like you said, and it's looking pretty good here for Type Firearm. That being said, though, Cowboy Milk gets taken down by the counterpart. Mangju found another one, and Drakey as well. Jett 34, this is going very much in their direction. Final one coming through from Dryad over by the screen.
When I see
not
Sage
sure how
there
much
go
we have.
through heaven, maybe they won't be expecting it.
Good Cypher Cam. Knows what Mangju is now.
Exactly. Cypher really
Oh.
super critical on this map.
Oh, Steel's gonna rotate all the way around as well, so... Fake TP, flash. Kira goes down for Dryad coming
Last
maybe
player
up
standing.
clutch here for Jett 34, but a nice wallbind coming through from Butters, and now they push aggressively onto that side. They get the defuse through. 1 round away from winning this out now, Bu. I'm not sure what we're gonna see in the next round, but clearly the economy, the
The
full buy
economy
worked
sync
out well
there.
for them. Yeah.
The economy sync there really
Match
worked
point.
out, and we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Totally worth. Drakey here. Jett players, at least in these first 2 matches, absolutely popping off.
Yeah.
That's what you like to see.
Absolutely.
And there it is. Just Jett 34, only a half buy here. Not the greatest situation here. Doable,
Oh my lord.
but
yeah.
we are on the brink here.
I mean, they have to full buy. It's all or nothing in this round. You
There
have
it is.
to go for
There's
that.
a full buy. They
and
have a Guardian on Protein as well.
yeah, Protein looks to be using that, but Rabbit goes down
Spike down,
immediately.
Oh, you
That's a
can't let that
really good
happen.
operator kill from the wallbang as well.
You cannot be letting that happen in these critical situations.
Oh, we're now Jett 34. They didn't even have a res. They used it the last round, so they can't get anything done with that now. And this is just going to be a consistent hold, hopefully, from Tako for Firearm. How do you even get in here without your Killjoy being there with the Nanoswarm to clear off space?
I mean, if I remember correctly, they used Res last round.
Yeah.
They were really expecting to win that, but it just
Oh,
didn't turn
no.
out. Andrew going down, that's just more confirmation. This is a done deal.
Oh,
Unless-
it
unless-
should be, unless, yeah. I mean, you can never count them out. Jett 34, they've made really good clutches thus far off of the back of some of their better players, Dryad being one of those. So I end up seeing Drakey is still holding on a site, perhaps anticipating this sewer rotation that's coming through, actually.
It's extremely intelligent, extremely patient play.
Yeah. And you don't even have to move around here if you are Tako with a Firearm. You can just hold your angles and hope for the best now. You'll get the flash coming through, but they flash
30 seconds
themselves.
left.
Lovely.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. And now that Jett will come through, gets the operator kill onto Cynex. You just can't be wide peeking that. You've got to play carefully with your utility. Pro Team will end up taking Kira out, so it's a bit of an opportunity to get in here. But Drake is just going to rotate straight around
One
through the
enemy
back.
remaining.
And that should be Omoshiro. Tackle for Firearm. After being down in the first couple rounds, they bring it back, they get that momentum through. They'll be winning out this series 1-0.
I mean, what can you say? Jett 34 just really losing steam there, in my opinion. Just, I feel like they were lost in their head a little bit. Invictus, welcome back. What are your thoughts on this match here?
You know, that was a lot closer than the first match.
At the very least, yes.
But, you know, still a bit of a domination. Kind of surprising, honestly. I thought Jett 34 were going to take that for sure, but really good performance there from the one and only. I think Kira really, like I mentioned earlier, like Kira really played well.
Kira was a standout.
Yeah.
Drakey
And
as well. We're seeing Jett players just absolutely dominate so far.
Yeah, Hannah, Drakey, all the bunch of them.
Absolutely. It was a lot of fun. And, you know, I wanted Andrew to do some Andrew things, but a bit of the classic Andrew missing from that game, I believe. But, you know, we still have one more chance for Jett 34 in the lower bracket, and they can still bring it back. So good on Tako with the Firearm. Wonderful name, by the way. They will be moving on to the winner finals. And, not winner finals. God damn.
Not winners finals. They're
on the way there.
They still gotta get through.
Yeah.
There
There we go. That's
Blame's
that's our
team.
bracket right there. We'll have Blame's team. That will be our fourth match today. But right now, after this game, we'll be having the bottom feeders versus Buttadog that we saw earlier. They did really well, and now they're up against the bottom feeders, who are also supposedly a good team. So, you know,
real bias there, huh?
yeah, no bias, no bias. You know,
Not at all,
It's
not at all.
just objective reality, you know. But that should be a very interesting game, and I'm looking forward to it. What are you guys? Any takeaways from that last game?
Put trust in your Jett players.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, it is kind of surprising because Split usually is not a Jett map. You know, you could even the pros don't really usually play Jett on it. But you know, I mean, I guess if you're just good no matter what the map is.
I mean, this is the VIX Valorant Vinvitational. You can play anything here.
Pretty
True,
much.
yeah.
That is absolutely true. Especially Yoru. I would like to see a lot of Yoru play, and we might see some soon.
Oh, you're leaking strats
Hence,
now? Okay.
leaks. Bit of leaks, maybe.
Oh, Pog.
But yeah, that should be interesting. We're still ahead of schedule, so you know, I scheduled properly. I left time for breaks and stuff. But you know, also the team's helped by having the maps not be closed. So that's good, I guess.
Hopefully some of the future games will be a bit closer than that, though, because that was just like, maybe it wasn't too one-sided in the moment, like in that last one here between Jett 34 and Tako with Firearm, but it was still, you know, pretty one-sided throughout most of it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it was closer, and there was more, you know, there was more plays from the team that lost. So it was, you know, a bit of back and forth there, but unfortunate in the end. Jett 34 do not take it, and Tako with the Firearm progress on to the winners semifinals. And yeah, we'll be back in a little bit. We're gonna be switching up our host. Bo, the lovely Bo, will be our host now, and I will be gaming.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna be getting the hell out of here and getting some sleep. It's almost midnight.
well, you say it's almost midnight. It's 2 a.m. here, so I'm like,
Oh well, yeah, you're the tournament organizer though, so you've kind of got a responsibility.
yeah. Well, great to see you. Great cast from both of you, and we'll be back in a little bit with Bo as our new host. So see you then.
Goodbye, everyone.
feel good.
Welcome back, everyone. We are back again with our Game 3. I'm joined by the lovely Bo again and Stratocaster, our new caster. We're missing Drayden for the time being, so Bo step back in as caster, and I'm still host. I lied, I wasn't playing. We'll be playing a little tomorrow,
Lying
maybe.
on stream. I can't believe it.
Yeah, well, I got benched. Unlucky. It's how it be.
Well, don't get benched next time, I guess.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try my best. But we have a very exciting match. We have Buttadog versus the bottom feeders. Buttadog, a great performance for them earlier today. So very exciting to see if the bottom feeders can stop their hot streak, or will they also fall to the supremacy of the Buttadog?
I mean, if it's gonna be
Yeah.
anybody here, it's gonna be bottom feeders, right? They're top seed, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but it's not really. It wasn't really seeding them.
I mean, look
per
at these
se.
players. I mean, I see Invictus on there, so they're top seed.
True, actually, the best player in this tournament, Invictus. I wonder who that is. Some guy. But yeah, some familiar names on the bottom feeders, as you can see: Tekujin and Georgie Boy, Garden, Spooky, Donk, Team Week, even who has not shown up ever. some staples of PPL, so to say, and of course Jeff. So I think this will be the strongest opposition that Buttadog has faced so far. So we'll see how far they can take them. Buttadog, again, great performance from Texas, from Cards and Rams last map, this game. And we also saw a good performance from their sub, Meester. They have 7 players and they have 3 of them just.
And 3 of them just haven't shown up. That's real nice.
That's wonderful. When people were like, "Oh, you don't need 7 players. I think 5 will be fine per team. You can have more teams." Like, no, people are not gonna show up, and now you see why. But yeah, very excited for this game. Should be a lot of fun. We're going on split again. The teams decided that they want to play split, so it'll be very fun to see. I think that's again the thing happened where bottom feeders wanted to ban Bind because Buttadog are good on it, and Buttadog wanted to ban Ascent because bottom feeders are good on it. So then that just happens. Both their favorite maps get banned, and then you just go to split. So another interesting game. A lot of fun on split that we saw from our last map. So we'll see how this one goes. I will throw it over to our casters, Strato and Bo.
Yeah, thank you so much, Invictus. Perhaps I was wrong about this being the bind tournament. Maybe this is the split tournament where every single match is split. Won't that be great? But no, we are going to be seeing bottom feeders here. We haven't seen them yet, but I feel like a lot of people can get a good gauge of what bottom feeders have to offer here.
Oh yeah, bottom feeders, Tekujin's team. Top seed coming into this, as we established earlier with King Victus over there. Top seed in quotation marks, yes, as they didn't really earn it through SR or RR as it is in Valorant, but they do have some big names, and the one I'm looking at from bottom feeders is Seismic Jeff. Honestly, I think one of the best players in this tournament. He just has the ability to take the game into his own hands and sometimes just step up and become the sub above, as Subway would say. Or Jimmy Jets. Or no. Jersey Mike's. What's sub above, Bo?
You are asking the wrong person. Does anybody in chat know what sub above is? Anybody? Anyone?
It is Jersey Mike's. Okay.
It's Jersey Mike's. Well, that was a nice tangent. However, we're going to be going on to split here. We saw split in our previous matchup. Probably going to be seeing a lot of the same strats, maybe a little bit of deviations here and there, but I'm really looking forward to this match. This is our banger match of the day.
Oh, a banger match, I believe it will be, as there's some really good players on both these rosters, and with split being chosen, it's gonna make for a hell of a game, as we'll see who's choosing what.
Cypher auto-locked here on defense. That's really what you're expecting here. We saw a lot of Cypher. We saw Cypher get a lot of use out of Seal CEO in the previous match. Pretty standard picks so far. Again, the Jett being picked here. And the Yoru! The Yoru has been picked by Seismic Jeff.
I mean,
and
you can pull it off.
Oh, goodness me. And we're seeing the KO hover over. I mean, Damn.
I want him to go KO. Come on.
Please go KO. Oh my god.
You know you want to.
No, we're probably seeing the Sage here. Sage is pretty standard on this map again. But the Yoru! I get to cast Yoru for a little bit.
Ooh, the Yoru pick.
Who doesn't love Yoru?
I absolutely love him. I think he's one of the most fun people in the game, as he can just go from one side to the other. You know, he's got the flashes, the bouncy ball flashes. And then he's got those fake footsteps that don't really do much, but, you know, we love him anyway.
I mean, if it's going to be anybody who's going to get use out of the Yoru, it's probably going to be Seismic Jeff. But we are getting into the match here. Yoru onto defense for today.
Yeah, and as you know, Seismic Jeff, as I was hyping him up earlier, it's going to be down to what he can get done compared to the Jett on the other team with Hannah K. And, you know, I honestly like this Yoru pick. I know in scrims, I was playing against Jeffrey, Sir Jeffrey here, and he was kind of dunking on my team. Not that that's really saying anything, as you guys have probably seen who's on my team, but he was doing pretty good. And
8 seconds away from match start here. Oh, we're seeing the Bucky here right out of garage. They're expecting this garage pick, which maybe is going to be the correct thing, but they're waiting here really patiently. And we see the Cypher Cam just waiting here.
yeah, it's looking like a slow push. This Viper Wall comes out, pushing into garage, and it's going to fall into the hands of the Cypher.
Oh, there's the TP right back into spawn. The Bucky does not get any use here. They trade him out immediately. Jeff on the rotate here through connector. And, I mean, this is going to be an easy plant here.
Spike planted.
Fire through heaven. Flash coming, or sorry, the wolf coming out. Great intel there. From the sky, from our Tego. Oh my goodness, they don't know.
He just
flushes himself. But Jeff gets the kill there onto Dram. Looking like an easy retake here, possibly.
Yeah, and as you see Tako pushing up here, we'll get the
Last player standing.
Actually finds the kill. Or no, Tako will fall soon after, and that was pretty funny there. Tako, he's got the bird out, and then someone peeks him, and he just tries to throw the bird to pull his gun out, but he ends up flashing himself. Truly a Tako again moment if I've ever seen one. That's the first round going to the side of Butterdogs, and pretty good first statement coming out from them, as they took that quite convincingly.
I would say rather standard here. Really, these pistol rounds can go either way, but for Buttadog, it is better than nothing. I mean, if you're bottom feeders here, you want this next round to really even it up going into the bonus round, seeing those half buys coming in. We're seeing Hannah K here slowly coming in. They detect the camera immediately. All Cypher Tech down. They can just walk in here easily. The cage coming out. All the Cypher Tech down. They don't exactly expect a Cypher Wall. That's not a Cypher Wall. That's a Viper Wall. Kills coming in throughout for Buttadog. They get the plant, however.
Yeah, and
this
now,
is just looking like a fast take here.
Yeah, 4v2 coming up here. It's gonna be hard for bottom feeders to really get this, but as I say that, Spooky finds a nice call on the Meester. And
one enemy remaining.
One kill. That's not what you want to see.
That's done deal. That's a done deal. That's a not what you're looking for if you're bottom feeders. However, Buttadog showing that ferocity that we saw earlier.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of this has come down to Texas Money Jr., you know, the former Junkrat one-trick pony, as absolutely no one would say, as he plays more than that. But he decided, you know, let's play Valorant, and in this match especially, been seeing how much his utility gets down compared to the Cypher on the other team, as this Viper Wall and Smoke just able to block off so many lines of sight. As rounds starting here, and spies will be coming out for the side of bottom feeders.
You see this sewer push here. Wall out already. There goes the flash. Doesn't seem to get anybody. They're going to wall over this.
This could be a good play here.
This is going to be... This is all or nothing here. They're ready. There it is. The wall over. They get flashed immediately. No kills coming out at all.
Flash there.
It is the slower coming out. They're rotating out of sewers, possibly going for an A push.
Yeah, I mean, this is a nice rotate here as they've stopped them from being able, as bottom feeders have stopped Buttadog from being able to get mid control, but they will be flashing. Tech again, pushing up the ramp. They will find the kill on the Meester. Texas with a nice headshot to trade it back out, but I mean, it's pretty even right now.
Either they get the plant outside of box. This is a pretty even matchup here. We're going to be seeing Cage here. I believe that it was the flash from the Yoru is capitalized on as Thomas falls here. Bottom feeders here with a pretty advantageous position. Up on ropes. He wasn't expecting it. Jerns from behind on the flank. And there it is. They don't... Wait.
Yeah, so Jeff
Did
just
they not get the
TP'd in
front
there, I believe. And he's able to find the defuse, and I'm not exactly sure
I
how.
mean... Yeah, you get the TP there and the defuse. Absolutely just wailing in on there. Just unexpected rounds here. A lot of... But they do get that bonus round, and we are seeing those credits being put to good use. Not quite full buys yet, but we are getting there. And we have a Yoru ult, ladies, everybody. We have a Yoru ult. Let's see it. Come on now.
Another mid push up here. They're just trying to get this mid control.
Careful
Let's
now.
use it first as the dog will now. It's just gonna find it. Yeah, there's people here. Almost loses his life. Nice dash there. Nice Jeff, the
Seismic
Spike down,
with 2. Seismic Jeff getting 2 there.
Last player
Advantageous
standing.
position in favor of bottom feeders. Now it's just hopefully up to this Viper here. Maybe just clutching at straws here. Really, they get the spike though.
Spike. Wow.
Possibly going for that fake rotate. Waiting here.
Oh, that's a nice kill on the Spooky. Long range with the Spectre. He's able to just burn him down quick. Only 22 HP here though, as he will pick up this Phantom, but he is running right into Tech again if he continues through row. He goes for a bit of a bait here. Not exactly sure, just waiting for someone to peek out mid. As 22 HP in a dream with 30 seconds left, it's going to be all up to Texas.
30 seconds left.
To take this round and win it for his team is Wheel of Fortune.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and he gets the kill there. That's massive. All the utility comes out from the Viper, possibly getting the plant here. Will Texas Money invest the ult here? Possibly not, but there it is. There's the ult. Yes, Texas Money. This is absolutely critical here. The Hunters comes out. He only has 22 HP. This is going to be really difficult with the flash coming out. And there it is, Takugen. Absolutely just telling you no. And that is a great round for me to leave off because Drayton is here. Hello, Drayton.
Yes, I'm here. I just got back from rowing practice. I'm very sweaty. I'm very smelly. But you cannot see that through my webcam or through this game screen. So, should be fine.
Well, I'll let you take over here. That was all from me, my little bit of casting here. I'll see you all later.
Yeah, speaking of sweaty Drayton, Texas Money Jr. almost came up with the clutch there, but was unable to get in the final seconds as Tech again just able to shut him down. And, you know, as we were talking about earlier, Seismic Jeff really been getting the value on this Yoru that his team needs to keep it tied and keep it all evened up.
Yeah, Yoru is a very distracting character, especially with those abilities to send footprints one way and make the enemy team think you're going one way and then you show up the other way. I'm not entirely sure how to use the character, but I'm sure these guys are doing a much better job than I am, considering I haven't done too great in this game. But this is a little bit of a B push potentially, but they're taking it pretty slow.
Yeah, I mean, they're all stacked up in this garage here, except for the Phoenix, who's mid, and they're going to be running into the Cypher util here. It's going to really be up to this first engagement to decide whether or not Butterdogs are going to be able to really be able to plant this spike.
Joke's over!
They think they rotated out. As Smart's been able to cut so much in mid that they're able to get on Cypher, basically. Thomas does go down. And
One enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness.
Spike
Yeah, no, they've just
down,
completely worked with the enemy team. Butterdogs, they're not looking too hot right now, and Tech grabs the 3K there in the end of that, so that was a pretty good round. Perfect from them.
Yeah, Tech again just really setting up with Wheel of Fortune there to be able to halt them as they rotated in through that garage. A lot of util being used there to its full effect from the Cypher as, you know, this game has been really back and forth, especially in these first couple rounds, but as the bottom feeders have been able to show these looks and show how they hold on to these different sites, they've been able to come out on top in the majority
Get
of these
out of
rounds,
my
as
way.
this round is looking like an 8 push here to start out.
Yeah, and regardless of that being a 5, that's going to be an early pick off there. But regardless of that being a perfect round for Buttadog's, the bottom feeders were only down 1 kill. They only had 1 less kill than their opponents here. But be spooky on this flank, able to get 2. They're down to 10 HP. They're going to have to be careful. Want to get another pick off here, but
One enemy
the
remaining.
Viper, they need to get the headshot, but they're not going to land it.
Yep, all
Last
Texas
player
again
standing.
here as he pushes on the site.
Oh,
Finds
no
the
way.
headshot.
No
And he gets
way!
killed through the thing. Texas Money Jr. You know why this man is the one being talked about. He's getting all the kills all the time, being able to come up with another clutch for his team as he is now stacked up at the top 10-2. This man is a menace. What more can I say?
That was kind of nasty. He knew exactly where the spike was. That was very good comms from the team, just to be able to understand exactly where the defuse was coming through. That was so close to being executed. And if Texas Money Jr. is only a couple pixels off, that probably goes through, and that's the round.
Yeah, but he does not miss, and he's setting up a nice little lineup here for a Viper smoke just to be able to clear out that heaven as the rest of his team pushes up. Hannah K.
Blocking sight.
Okay, smoking out 7 bullets, and as first kill comes out, that's clean.
Oh, that's two.
Yes. Oh boy.
Yeah, Hannah K down to 12 HP, but he'll take that if you get 2 kills out of it. I can healed up here. And Seismic Jett, they're able to take down Texas Money Jr., so that's the biggest threat off the table, but the op is out as well. Seismic Jett will be going down. It's now the 1v4 all up to the Omen, and Hannah K, they're going to give him the 4K to close that out.
Yeah, Hannah K, who I believe is Karts, able to pick up the 4K in that round after a lot of good play, a lot of good teamwork to be able to get him into those favorable positions. And now Buttadog's back in front as they were able to pull away with a few really good rounds there.
Yeah, this has really been back and forth. No team really getting an insane amount of momentum. You know, it'll get a couple rounds, but then it switches. So it'll be interesting to see if Buttadog's gonna be able to keep this momentum going. See if they can get 3 or 4 rounds out of this little streak that they're going on.
Yeah, and I mean that's another really good lineup from the side of Butterdogs. They're coming in really prepared for this. Looks like another B hit with Smart just lurking around this A site. Seismic Jett there just gonna deny any point entry as this mid hit comes out. No real ropes presence here as the Omen has decided to lurk back towards just heaven on A site, and Butterdogs are able to get heaven basically free here.
Barrier created.
Yeah, they're gonna be walling that off as well, so they'll have a little bit of forewarning when coming through. And it looks like Cindy Kai is gonna be making the push, but Thomas, they're gonna be sitting there. Oh, they're just gonna be taken out though. So now it's an even engagement here. Hannah K in this close range, trying to get the kill with the operator, will not be able to do so. They're gonna take a wider angle here on this B site, and they're gonna plant that spike. They're on this 2v4 here, and everybody's gonna be revealed shortly.
Kai with another kill with this ghost. He's been working wonders as the 3 hit comes out. We'll see him. He gets in the ultimate too quickly as Seismic Jett comes out. He's able to find assist. No, this Kai finds some more beasters. The flash perfectly placed, and now Hannah
Last
K
player standing.
goes down. It's a 1v1. Jeff
Money Jr.
versus Texas. He could just defuse here. Oh no, that's a
No,
really
he
good
can't.
round.
Oh, he's not gonna be able to get it. He's gonna start planting, but at this point, Texas Money has to be rotated around. Oh, they turn around, but no, Texas Money Jr. clutches with the 4K. 2 back-to-back 4Ks. They went from Hannah K over to Texas Money Jr. They are fighting for that top fragging spot.
Yeah, and I mean, Texas Money Jr., what the hell is this man on? Because I want some of that. He's just been able to come out on this Viper, do what he needs to do as the Viper, but also just get all the frags in the world, as he's sitting 14-3 now. And, he's really been setting an impression here as probably the MVP so far in the 2 games that he's played.
I mean, if this game is under representation, he's absolutely cracked, but that's mean early kill. Seismic Jett out of the picture here early, and Hannah K just Checking. They're right above this wall, seeing if they catch anybody peeking, but nobody's gonna be peeking quite yet.
Blocking sight.
Now that the teams are coming out, it's definitely an A push here as Haneke just lurking towards this mid site. Thomas will find the kill on the Spooky, and Smart finds a kill on the Kai, which
Last
lets
player
Buttadog's walk into
standing.
the site. It is now a 2v5, or 1v5.
Yep, it's all up to Wheel of Fortune here. They've got to not only defuse, but also... Well, they'd have to potentially kill 5 to do defuse. And no, it's going to be a flawless. This time it's going to be Smart getting the their chair at the 3K on the board there. So this is what started out very close, is Buttadog getting quite a lot of momentum here as we head into the half.
Yep. 6-3 right now. Buttadog's leading it. As, you know, 3 ults on each side, almost 4 if Haneke's able to get 1 ult orb here. And, I mean, Spooky Snowboard, his ult doesn't really mean much, but with this res coming out from both sides, it's going to really come down to who's able to use it to get the better position and
Joke's over! You're
be able
dead!
to use it to the most effect. As another mid push here, but it's kind of split with 2 on A, and
Ooh,
that's a nice kill.
it's a very high value play out of that ultimate. They're going to be able to open this up with a kill and didn't really take too much damage in the process. So the Dog's going to be getting Thomas in a little bit of a hurt there, but guy's going to send out a Hawk. That character. There's nothing he can do. Tako just, he gets CC'd.
Oh, and another one.
Why are you just I don't know. That was a little bit funny there, but Tako
down,
has the
mid.
op now. They're gonna get a kill at the angle where it was not able
Last
to
player
down.
standing.
Oh, Drum's gonna be able to take down Tako here. So
enemy
now on this.
remaining.
Oh, they're able to hit the 1.
Yeah, a bit of a lucky spray there from Jeffrey, but no one's gonna judge, as he will find out this B push. His TP's not gonna be really of any use to him, as it's on the opposite corner of the map. As Texas Money does have this ult, we'll have to just see if he decides to use it. They're right next to each other.
No!
Jeff! You got your headphones off, buddy? Because he was right next to you on that rope. I am...
Look, he can't hear us. He has his AirPods in, not his headphones. Oh no.
That was some console FOV right there. He's just somehow not able to see nor hear Texas Money.
Invest in a headset. Invest in a good headset that will hopefully prevent occurrences like that from happening.
Yeah, hopefully, as what's looking to be an A push here, Seismic Jeff is gonna be able to halt some early progress here. Texas Money, he's got all these lineups memorized. This is what Time Off Overwatch will help you do, as he's just posted up in this corner as Ramps not really being contested. Tako does the down. That's a nice kill. But Texas Money will trade it with a nice shot onto Spooky there with the headshot.
You will not kill my
That was a nice flick, and they're gonna be sending out this
down
ultimate.
A.
Haneke will be res, but Tako has traded out Meester in the meantime, so this A site almost completely locked down by this
One enemy
ultimate here.
remaining.
Oh, that's a nice turn on him. So that is going to be the round, and a little bit of disrespect coming out.
Last
But
round.
Teabag,
in the
Texas? Really?
Texas, you've been kicked out of too many tournaments. We can't have you getting kicked out of another one.
Yeah, that... wow, okay.
It's just facts. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing.
Yeah, I guess rowing practice also makes you based, huh? As we will see this 8-3
I have a lot
scoreline.
of pent-up anger.
Where are you?
Losing pieces today, so I'm sorry, Texas. You will be taking the brunt of this.
Yeah, I mean, they're just gonna be playing here. This A site, able to push forward again. No real ramps contestation
Get
coming
out
out.
of my
Just gonna
way.
play for the top there. They're gonna push out on the site, and it's being scouted out pretty quickly.
Yeah, the speed at which they are taking these points over, there's just not a lot of time for the setup or rotations to A before the spike's even down, so it's got to be a really well executed retake, and it's so hard to get through all of the here. Jeff is going to be going way too deep in there. We'll be caught out, and that's going to reveal the location of everybody. But it's actually going to be Kai here. They've got 2 so far.
What the hell? What the hell happened there? As kind of body
Switching
blocks right
sides.
into Wheel of Fortune, and
Odin is a very funny gun.
yes, and Wheel of Fortune is a very funny player. Now 1-11 at the half.
We are at the half, and it's 9-3. So only 4 more rounds, and it's gonna be Buttadog taking the win potentially. But bottom feeders aren't out of this yet. They did have that 3-round spree where they looked pretty dominant there.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of popped off. Obviously, just Texas Money Jr. spearheading the efforts as one does.
We go.
He has been the shining star so far for Butterdogs, as it's looking to be a push here on the side that Texas Money is not on, and they will be rushing it out here for bottom feeders as more Rams control than anything else. But I was gonna say, he wants to just lurk here without any real contest. They will get finished off. This guy finds a nice headshot onto Smar.
Yeah, it's not gonna be the 2v4 here. Have to be some big kills here for Texas Money Jr. And Meester if they want to get back into this. And that's gonna be a good way to start things off. Tako getting very low. It's now this is gonna have to be an ace, it's gonna have to be a 4K, but not gonna be able to find it. Kai is able to find the kill. Plant the spike for a little bit in there.
Plant the spike for BM and for that little bit of extra cash you get, and when you plant the spike,
BM is more important.
The BM is more important. I agree with you. As bottom feeder is able to come back strong and hopefully set the standard for this attacking half, as you know, they really stopped that 7-round winning streak for Butterdogs with that one, and they're probably going to be able to win this one here as they're able to come out with a light buy. Well, Butterdogs aren't really going to have much, just classics, a shorty, and 1 goes from Meat Store.
Yeah, but could be enough to play this round, especially with the individual skill that they have on their team. So
it's a B-side push here. Texas just looking for someone to push out of a smoke, almost daring them. As they may be rotating out here, as we see Seismic Jeff leading his team. Oh, they're gonna run into the shorty.
Oh, and okay, able to find 1. They will be traded out here, and Smar will also go down in the engagement. So that's giving them enough time for Texas Money Jr. to run the corner and take the head off of Kai. This is such a back and forth engagement, but bottom feeders are coming out on top. They have 1 more man in this fight.
Yeah. Almost full uso from both these players. They did not need it, as Meester in a little bit of a whiff. That's a main support aim right there, but that's all good. As
it's a main tank aim. Why are you trash talking main supports? That's some mercy aim. All right.
Oh yeah.
No, don't put this on all main supports.
Well, as a main support player, I think I can put it on all main supports. It's okay. As you know, we're seeing a lot of good plays coming out from both teams, but neither really setting the standard. As it's going to be a bye from both teams here. Wheel of Fortune just running it down with the Judge. See how it goes. Judge game.
We do in fact live in a Judge gaming world.
We live in a Judge gaming society, yeah.
We don't have any Joker arcs going on currently, but might change. Besides Jeff putting themselves onto the point here. Texas Money Jr. to be taken out, and this looks like an entirely different bottom feeders than what we saw in the last half of first.
Yeah, they no longer feed on the bottom as they are, in fact, coming out on top, as most of these kills go in the way of bottom feeders, and it's a 2v4 for them. And
1 enemy remaining.
They do have to watch out, but
Scaling over here.
popping off, finds skill on the hand. Okay, will he actually keep this? Yeah, he will. He's kind of
no way.
I have no idea what he was doing there. He just kind of didn't check his corner. And that would be used to Tako as 3v1.
Yeah, they're walled off though, so there's not really much that they can do. Just trying to not lose their gun before this round is ended, and that's gonna be 3 straight rounds to start it off. So a very good start coming out for bottom feeders.
Yeah, and that's gonna ruin a lot of the economy of Butterdog. So, as I speak of ruining the economy, Seismic Jeff taken down by Meester once again. A nice scoreline, wouldn't you say, Drayton?
Very, very nice. Haha, funny 6-9 gamer moment. Yeah, go in the chat. We don't have any 420s to go along with it.
Well, it could be like I guess you're right. 420 to what? 421. Let's have that scoreline as I believe bottom feeders are on the streak here as late shields only coming out for the side of Butterdogs, and they're gonna have a tough time breaking into this stonewall this stonewall attack of bottom feeders as they're just pushing it along. And are they gonna catch out the Sage? They will.
Yeah, and yet again, it's just an early pick for the bottom feeders. They're playing with a tempo that we saw a lot from Butterdogs, but they haven't really been able to figure out a response to it. And it doesn't look like Butterdogs have a response to it either. Tako's gonna find another kill and have 2 picks in this fight, and it looks like Smar is gonna get killed as soon as that wall drops. Yeah, Judge Gaming.
Judge Gaming as Kai, he's got the Roblox Phantom Forces gun going on here. Texas gets another kill with that shotgun pistol.
One enemy
probably
remaining.
The most OP gun that's $0. This Tech again will take him down. And it's all up to Meester once again. This guy playing incredibly passive, and he's just going to be rotating back towards their spawn here. He's maybe trying to get this Heaven control to find a few picks, but I doubt he's really going to go for anything serious as Tako hears him, doesn't really want to take the duel, and will eventually take him down. As some nice plays coming out from the side of bottom feeders to even this game back up. I mean, it's within 2 rounds now.
Yeah, this was not what I was expecting. I'm gonna be honest. I expected more of the 4 rounds straight for Butterdogs. You know, close it out real quick. But the bottom feeders, they want to win this match, and that means it's gonna be going the distance here.
Well, I certainly hope it goes the distance as, you know, bottom feeders looking extremely good. They got 4 ults up here compared to the 1 on the side of Butterdogs. Granted, the 1 on the side of Butterdogs is really important as it is the Viper's Pit, but Tech again choosing not to use this. I think maybe using that would be good for opening up this site. However, they might just choose to rotate out here.
Yeah, they don't want to commit that ultimate too early, especially if they want to make this rotation. But Thomas and Thomas.
Here.
He gets away.
Tako with that main tech game.
He's got that monkey aim. Like so much Winston, I guess. As, if anybody watches Bad Petsma's Twitter, you will see that sometimes Tekken does like to charge up. That was Thomas. I have no idea what this man is doing. Just gets lasered down. Mid. Very nice.
Yeah, Thomas reminding me of my gameplay, and that's never a good thing. In any game, actually. Much less Valorant. I'm very bad at Valorant. Butterdogs have been looking pretty good about Valorant so far, but looks like they all kind of forgot how to play the game. Spike will get planted in. That's a little bit of an interesting decision there. Jeff is going to be taken out and spooky as well, so now it's an even fight here.
Tech again does have this ult as well as the resident for bottom feeders. Kai, he's on for the ace here as Meester finds his copycat on the other team. But
1 enemy remaining.
He's got this ult. Kai on for the ace here. They've spotted him out. They know he's Heaven. Oh, come on, Kai. It's just
don't
Meester.
steal the ace. Taku, you stole the ace.
Come on, Taku.
Taku, I'm writing a very strongly worded letter in the Discord right now.
Yes, as that was the chance for the ace for the side of Kai Valorant Gaming. But alas, was not to be, as another really good round as it is now only one map differential, as I believe Donk, Wheel of Fortune, landed on Bankrupt as he has the KD currently of around 0.2.
Listen, he's doing his best impression of me. It's a very good impression. I'd appreciate it if he stopped doing that. I think his teammates probably would too. But yeah, they keep on going for these A half pushes where they're kind of feeling things out, seeing if they can make the quick rotation. And something that I commented on earlier was the speed at which they were taking points, but now they're kind of taking things slow and they're still finding the same success.
Yeah, and this A rotate will be noticed from the side of Buttadog as Seismic Jeff. He's pushed up really far. He's
No
probably
way.
skill. Does this kind of stuff.
I know exactly.
Luckily, his team able to bail him out.
Time to jump.
As we'll have, they have the numbers, but not the sight control. That's what they're fighting for. Kai, he's gonna go for the knife.
No! That's just rude. That's rude.
One enemy remaining.
That is ruder than the Overwatch League ratioing Bad Pachamari on Twitter. That was rude.
That was rude. Now it's all tied up after 6 straight for the side of bottom feeders. I don't know. I think maybe Kai has just popped the absolute hell off. As this is a family-friendly stream. We're not gonna say any bad words here. But
If I could say reverse cowgirl on the stream, you can say this. You can say whatever you want.
yes, obviously all of us here are a fan of the Western Times, cowboys and cowgirls.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Yep. As Texas Money, he's actually close to a 30 bomb here. As, just a few more. Tako, he's got the reactions of like an 80-year-old. I swear to not see that. Again, main tank game as part of it as well. And they're just got these Rams controlled. Not quite having control. As Kai, another nice headshot, finds Hannah K. Smart, trades it back out on the Seismic Jeff, but the res is available. And I believe that's what
Your duty is not over.
Seismic Jeff will be brought back into the fight here, and it's gonna give him this 5v4. So good in this position. So far, an even trade in this engagement, but there's still a man advantage for the bottom feeders, but that's been quickly taken away. And as I say that, Smart, they'll be taken out as well. So 3v2 here. This has definitely been one of the closer rounds that we've had, and it's gonna be a full rotation to beat, and I don't think they're expecting it.
Yeah, no, the Cypher and the Viper work well when they're set up, but with this rotation, they're not going to have the time. They may ping where they are, but I think they knew that anyway, as B-Site pretty much all theirs for the take.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, it's Texas Money taking that there. He had the chance to do something heroic, but
Healing.
it's Meester left again. I don't know how this man is alive in every last fight, but
Can I just say, Cypher without a hat is... I don't like it.
He's my sleeper.
Give him his hat back. Give him his hat back. He used it, but I want him to pick it back up off the ground.
No, he doesn't need it. He's got everything he needs right there.
No, he needs his hat. He needs his hat.
He does not need the hat. He just needs 3 kills here to win this out. As Meester pushing up here,
He's
but
not gonna get... No hat, no kills. Alright?
yeah, no hat, no dub. That's a nice headshot there from Spooky. Able to take him out and give the lead back to bottom feeders.
This has been the first time they've led since round 5. We are on round 20. This has been quite a turnaround. And it's not like it's been back and forth. It's been... Well, it has been back and forth in terms of a 6-map win streak, followed by a 7-map win streak. So it went back and forth between who's on the trying to get the biggest win streak of the day. But I mean,
it's really been heroic. Teku using all his utils to just the best effect that he can, and just his team, especially Kai, being able to follow up on that as Seismic Jeff finds the headshot on the Meester.
Yeah, this is so well executed so far, and Texas Money Jr. will fall. Will fortunately be traded out for it.
Spike down A.
It's now this 2v3 here. I can be healing themselves up underneath. Mars up in heaven, but this rotation from Hannah K, they're gonna be able to kill Kai, but they will lose their life, and it's up to Mar here. They're gonna be taken down with Spooky, who has the 3K. And at this point, the mentals, I think, are too boomed. I think this might just be over.
Yeah, boomed they are. I have no idea how Texas Money, he hasn't gotten a kill in like the last 3 rounds, which must be really rough for his mental.
He's still top fragging.
Yeah, still top fragging.
In the lobby. By 8.
By 8. Those were his heroics in the first half, but kind of fallen off in the second half as Kai, who I believe is Georgie Boy, has really stepped up and able to play his part much better than Thomas has on the other team.
And it's again this A push coming out. It's been so successful, and Wheel of Fortune just is able to tear through Annika there.
Odin Gaming.
Yes, Odin Gaming. Hawk only gonna blind Teku, so. I like when you get killed and it shows like your death report. It'll show how many allies you've flashed. And
that was made specifically for Tako.
No, that was made specifically for me because I don't think I've ever seen allies flash be more than enemies flash. It's mostly myself. Occasionally, I'll flash the person that I'm queuing with, and the queue very quickly ends.
Well, yeah, but what are you gonna do? Good sight.
Not flash my teammates, ideally.
Come on, they need to be flashed. They need a reason to have their skills turn up to 11 as Thomas jumps on
diving.
One enemy remaining.
Thomas playing main tank yet again, going full Winston. Like Kai going full. Kai is the Overwatch League player here on an absolute tear and 1 round away from the bottom feeders, coming back from down 6 rounds, not dropping a single attack round so far.
Yeah, another killless round for Texas Money, as I'm expecting a full paragraph from him about why his team sucks afterwards. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
Listen, I didn't say anything about him as a person.
Okay.
When I made my comments.
They still have the losers bracket anyway, as Buttadog's not quite out yet. They can still pull off this comeback. They just need a
It would be quite the comeback. They don't have a bye. They've lost 9 straight rounds. They have lost as many rounds in a row as they have won. That is gonna boom your mental. I get my mental boomed after I lose my first gunfight. So it's like, fuck this, I'm done. I don't want to play this game. I lost to a person with better aim, in a better position, with a better gun, and I don't like this.
No,
Let me go back to playing Tracer.
Yeah. Roblox Survivor also triggers me a little bit here, as you know, sometimes I get voted out by what seems to be my friends, but
we had a plan and Pomku kind of betrayed the plan. Shout out Pomku for being a bad Roblox Survivor queuer. We will remember this.
He finds Kai, but Seismic Jeff finds Thomas. A bunch of tracing and ends up being even, but Tako gets a nice kill here. His ult now gonna be able to find out that Smart HD is coming in through garages. They're able to set up here, and you know, now 2v1 for the game. Smart HD gonna come up.
There's no way Smart can take a different angle here. They have to come through this way, and that's where both eyes are gonna be looking. Flash comes out, but the Hawk in response. Smart in this one. Oh, what are you doing, Stabuki?
Smart has a chance to clutch this here.
Has a chance. Hawk is still gonna blind him, but he shot that. The bomb's gonna go off. It's over.
It's game as Smart gets the kills, not able to get the win, and that will be bottom feeders able to come back in that attacking half and clutch it up.
I was not expecting that outcome. I was not expecting the... How many rounds straight? I mean, they didn't drop an attack.
It was like 11 rounds straight, I believe.
It was 9-3 at the half, and they won 10 straight rounds. Wow.
They didn't lose in the half.
I mean, we thought that there was a dominant first half from Buttadog, but bottom feeders just like, no, we don't lose on attack. Literally.
It's weird because this is not an attack favored map.
Absolutely not. No, that was just almost comical. How many maps bottom feeders were able to take off a Buttadog there, and I mean it was fun to watch, but kind of sad to see Buttadog go out of the winners bracket that way.
I mean, you love to see and you hate to see it, but bottom feeders will be moving on to our winners finals, I believe, and we will be seeing Buttadog down in the lower bracket. Their shot isn't over yet. Maybe we'll see a lower bracket run. We've seen them before. However, what are our takeaways from this match?
My takeaway is that Texas Money Jr. Is insane. But the bottom feeders is just a better team as a whole.
Hey, they won with Yoru. We take those.
True. Very true.
Jeff, I've heard Jeff is a little bit of a fiend on the Yoru, and I was right. So there we go.
We have any interviews. I would like to get Tako in here so I can ask him why he stole the ace. That's about the only question that I have.
That's it. That's all we have.
Yeah, no, I don't want to know how he's feeling. I don't want to know his preparations for the next game. I literally just want to know why he stole the ace, and then I'll be happy. Wow. Until I know why he stole the ace, I will never be happy.
Well, congratulations to the bottom feeders here, taking it out in a. It's kind of a Cinderella story there throughout that second round. However, we are going to be taking a break here. Don't go away. Our next match is going to be Meow for Skins versus Tako with the Firearm. We'll see you then.
Boo. Go Meow for Skins.
Hello and welcome to our final game of the day. We're joined by Bo and Tako himself. I would love to have a cam on as well right now, but it is way too hot and I cannot be on cam for obvious reasons. But yeah, welcome. Our last game. That last map was very interesting. Let's say let's put it that way. But you know, we won't have biased takes on that, Teku. So let's have Bo describe how that last map went.
Okay. Well, it looked pretty grim for bottom feeders there in the beginning, but then they just woke up. I don't know what happened. Like, you just evolved into the next evolution of the bottom feeders. You were now the mid-tier feeders, but just absolutely dominating there on the second half to secure themselves into the winners finals. But that's not this match. We have a new match on our hands. It's Meow for Skins and Tako with a Firearm. We saw Tako with a Firearm a little bit earlier. Take their match pretty handedly on Split, but we're not on Split anymore. We're on Icebox. Yes, you heard that right. Icebox.
Icebox.
Best map in the game, right?
Listen, I kind of like Icebox. I know that when the map came out, a lot of people hated it, but for some reason, I just liked it. Maybe it's because the map is blue for the most part, and blue's a pretty cool color. But like, it's not. I mean,
they
bad.
also
it's all right.
They also reworked the map, so like, yes, everyone hated it because it was absolute shit.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a little better now.
Yeah. It's. I mean, that's the best thing you can say about Valorant maps, right? It's like, oh, it's not the worst.
It's not Breeze.
yeah, it's true. Well, at least we don't have split 3 times in a row. So at least we can go to Icebox, get some new scenes on the screen, some nice snow-capped mountains and some snowmans, and probably a lot of Viper gameplay, I would assume. So
yeah, Viper's really dominant on this map. I'm not really sure who on these rosters really plays the Viper, but I'm really hoping for that really dominant play there.
If I were to make an educated guess, I would guess Elodis or Mir, as we all know them, would probably be on Viper for reasons that they have probably disclosed on Twitter for multiple times over. But I don't know about Tako with a Firearm. We already saw them play, all things considered, and they did win over the Jett 34 team. That is their name. So I'm interested to see how this match goes. I know that some people, although Meow for Skins were the second seed in this, that was based on the ranking they got in the branding voting, and some people might think that the team, as far as ranking goes, might be a little lower, but they do have a friendship buff, I think, which is always nice. A wide people happy moment, if you will. I do think that these guys play the game quite a bit together, so hopefully we get to see some of that camaraderie here, and perhaps it nets itself into some team value.
And I see the KO on my screen.
Wait a
from
minute.
Stratocaster.
Wait a minute.
The KO on my screen.
Drake
is
right.
hovering over the KO. I am going to leave. I'm not going to leave, but
well, I did say we'll see a lot of Viper, and we are seeing both teams pick Viper, so that'll be interesting. I want to see if they actually don't know the lineups and stuff, or are they just picking Viper because it's Icebox? So we'll see. Should be pretty interesting to see the KO from Stratocaster, who we saw earlier casting. So maybe you encourage them, Bo. Did you say something to them to be like?
I said nothing. I merely said Jeff picked the Yoru, and that Georgie boy was hovering over the KO. I said nothing to encourage this.
Well, it's happened. It's locked in. We're gonna be seeing KO and Reyna and Raze. So wonderful.
Viper is actually going to be locked in by Infrasights, who is a new face to this community, I believe. As we see one of their buddies in Twitch chat saying "Go Infrasights." So this should be exciting to see kind of how they play, get introduced to some of our stuff. And have you done Preds? Have there been any Preds like score lines or who wins, or has it been just no Preds head empty?
The
We
thing is
haven't been
about-
doing press because Bo
Alright.
usually does the press, and Bo has been busy casting. So
Yeah.
Nice.
that's how it be. But yeah, we can
Also,
we
on
can
top
just
of that,
ask chat.
No
You know,
charges
ask
left.
chat. Type in chat who you think is gonna win. You know, get some engagement from chat. But yeah, we're seeing this interesting comp with double duelist and a KO. So we'll see how that turns out. From Tako with the Firearm. Great name. Who is the sage on Meow for skins? I don't want to say that name.
Scanning ahead.
I don't know.
An interesting dart, to say the least, to start things off from from Butters, making sure that that cubby is clear.
I mean, it could be a good dart if we just hit the top instead of the cubby, but you know, info is info. So
Look at this.
Quick A side. Quick A
You've been
side coming in.
suppressed. Yeah, that suppress is going to take the abilities out for a little bit of time, but it's already back up now for the time. And that's going to be a nice little hop up onto the ice wall. And Kira, honestly, have we talked about Kira much yet? Because I feel like they've been a pretty good player as they're going to fall here.
One enemy
Mia,
remaining.
Mommy Milker,
Spike
65.
down
The
A.
other 64 we're taking apparently is going to be walking in while Drakey is doing some nice cleanup, and they will find a cleanup of their own onto Stratocaster.
That was great opening there from Kira, but you know, in the end, a lot of good plays from M4S to bring that back, and they stopped that attack. So, you know, despite the effort there from Kira, not gonna be able to take it. Wait, I'm gonna say, I'm just being dumb, right? Yes.
What's that?
They did win.
Yes,
Yes.
they did in fact win.
Yes. I got confused for a second. Don't worry about it. But, you know, that's how this map is gonna go. It's gonna be a lot of A hits, and then occasionally maybe a B in there. Another wonderful arrow from Butters. He's getting closer to the spawn, so that's good, I guess.
You know,
You know?
Butters, his name starts with B, so he gets B site. That's how it works around these parts.
True. I mean, he is holding it solo, so that's
Yeah.
that's one.
Another 5-man push onto the A side, it looks like, and it's going to be a tit-for-tat at the
Spike
moment.
down
And
A.
ooh, Drakey with once again
One enemy remaining.
this little revolver here. What's it called? The
Sheriff.
Sure, I almost called it the judge, but I knew that was the shotgun, and I would have sounded silly. But the sheriff coming in pretty handy. I mean, it's essentially a mini op if you hit your headshots, right?
Yes, I mean, yes. If you do hit the headshot, it is a one-shot kill. So you are correct.
And if you got accuracy like Drake, then no worries.
Oh, that was another eagle coming in from TVAF. And now we are on 2-0 for Meow for skins. A great start for them,
Timeout.
honestly.
Yeah, Drakey here really the dominant force here on the Jett. We saw that in the previous match as well. And now he's got an operator in his hands. I'm looking for some big plays.
I realize now why we're being dumb. It's because the teams are swapped on the overlay.
Oh, they are.
Don't worry, I will fix that
I
right
see that
now.
now.
I will fix that right now. Don't worry about it. There you go. All good. All good.
Nope. They.
All right. Well, that was the issue. So, you know, that's why I got confused earlier. But it is actually Tako with a Firearm up 2-0. Meow for skins are on attack, and they are still to take a round. I don't know why we have a timeout. We're not supposed to have timeouts, but it's 15 seconds left, so it's fine.
Possibly a tech issue. Who knows?
If it was a tech issue, we just pause. But well, now we can see a full buy coming in from M4S. See what they can do.
Yeah, there's actually a bit of posturing mid here. I'm assuming we're going to just see a 5-man onto A again. But I would be interested to see if maybe there's a split down the mid, because if Meow for skins has done their homework these last rounds, they'd realize that they've been going A, and just like that, everything I just said means nothing. It's going to be mid and B, it looks like. And Flash is going to come out. Pomku, taking a rotation here. Some fart walls to protect him.
The rare B hit on ice blocks. They're actually going up mid, so they're gonna try and take tube away, but Mommy Milkers knows that they're coming. The wall is down. So
wait, okay, they're gonna rotate out, it looks like, on the mini map. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and rotate out, and ooh, Butter's going to find a good kill onto Sat B on the B site. And wait, hold on. Look at this. Everyone is posturing B while the KO of Stratocaster is going to A with the bomb. So they will get a free plant here. I don't think anyone's going to expect this. And yeah, look, now the rotation comes out. There is going to be Meow, Mommy, Milker, 65 waiting on the rotation, and they're going to find all three. Oh boy.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you just don't check corners. And it's kind of an interesting strategy there. They kind of had B control and then just gave it up to go plan on A. Not really sure if that was the plan there.
I mean, I feel like it works if they turn their head, you know?
I mean, that was just a disaster there on that board.
I guess, but it's also interesting because if only one person is on a site, you know you don't have mid control, so you still have to go through mid to go help them, right? So it is, at least they should have left someone mid to make sure they still had mid control so they could rotate through spawn, but they didn't do that, and we're up 3-0. You know, a good attempt there from M4S to do an interesting play, but didn't work out, unfortunately. And we're into round 4. Economy not looking too good for M4S, but they can still pull by this round. So this was a very important round for them. They have to win this, or they'll be down another 2 rounds probably.
Some judge gaming going on the east side, it looks like. Bomber's taking a bit of damage, but they will be able to back out. Looks like it was some Viper damage, and ooh, Blame going to find a kill onto the coveted 3 caveman of the last round. Or woman, we're not sure. Did we? Ooh, hold on, that's a good suppress actually. For 8 seconds, no more farts. Unfortunate. Are they going to push off of it though? Okay, taking a little space.
Doing it slowly.
No, Kira with another good lineup. Okay, they could be taken out. And Pluto's Boombot, the Roomba, going to take out Butters.
The rear Boombot, okay, but Drake's still alive. He has an op. He's in the high ground, so it's still very winnable for Drake. If you can find another pick here as they're planting, Pluto should be ready for this.
I believe in Pluto. I think he can do it.
I mean, if you want anyone here to clutch it out, it is going to be Drakey. I mean, Drake's just a menace here on the Jett.
If you can get 1 kill, you can also pop knives. And
oh, timing here. Oh, the timing. Pluto gets him.
Okay. Well, Pluto gave
Pluto under raise, with
the candy
6
cane.
HP.
Pluto just got out of the candy shop. Got the rainbow flavored candy cane, and he's gonna clutch out the round for them. That's the first board, or the first board. The first board on the win for skins.
Bird? Bird. The first bird. Where are the birds at, Tako?
Oh, they're sleeping right now. Okay, never mind. I just woke up after looking at them.
Well.
Wow. They're chilling.
Wow,
We'll just leave it at that. They're chilling.
Yeah. Well, here we go. They took that round. Like I said, that was an important round for them, and they did make
it's a it's just not the best recon you can get there.
I don't think that's the one you want.
I thought the arrows were getting better, but that one
questionable.
We'll have to revisit that at a later time. But it's so far one for one. Stratocaster with the op. He's trying to get on the side ground. Okay.
With the op, what he gonna do?
I think they're watching this flag, but
he's going to leave the op.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Okay. I mean, all 3 of them decided to watch the flank, and
you know, the op. We don't need the op. The op is a figment of their imagination.
They've spent way too long here. Now they're getting crushed from both sides. They're gonna get pincered here, I think. They are not expecting.
Oh,
this.
you need to hit.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, they did hit it. So
they're getting out rotated right now. That is what
they
is
are
occurring right now.
stuck in this corner.
Wait a minute. Never mind.
That's a trade-off on Dragon.
That's what happens when you're undecisive about your attack hits. You just get pinched from both sides. You have to take map control there. You have to either go back to spawn or just commit to A. You can't just be sitting there. Unfortunate. After that great performance in the last round, they're now back down. Deco not looking too hot.
Alright, Butters turned on the spin bot. Very cool.
I think he's trying to get this.
Let's see if this recon arrow is a little bit better here.
This arrow will be good, I believe. This arrow is going to be a good one. Wait,
okay, here it is.
A little silly. Let's see it.
Yeah, this arrow is not going anywhere. It's going to go out of the map. It's going to go out of the map.
Let's follow it.
Hold on.
Okay.
This is going to be big.
Wait. It might land, and it's gonna land on top. Yeah,
not gonna.
Yeah, no.
Yes, that is a crate. We've located the crates, and well, thankfully those bullets are gonna let him know, even if the recon dart doesn't. That there's a bunch of people there. Suppressed for the time being, and oh, a good flash, actually really good. Well, hot flash.
Great side hit. They went back into so many. Got that. Oh, Stratocaster. Great. KO working out. Pump
Wait a
trying
minute.
to
Wait,
One
two
enemy
farts
remaining.
overlapping. It's like a Venn diagram of Stinky. We're about to witness something absolutely.
He
Okay,
doesn't,
no, they don't
he
pop
doesn't
it.
actually pop it.
They do not pop it.
I think that was smart decision in the end because they were kind of low. But you know, a great eco round here from M4S. They bring it back. Their eco's looking good. They picked up a bunch of guns. Now they're back in it. I think they can, you know, go up from here.
Yeah, I like
And
Meow
now-
Skins, how they look on B. I would like to see them go B again. I mean, I feel like that was a really clean engage. I don't really know if it's worth pushing A when it hasn't worked out that much, you know?
But
Well,
now
looks
they
like your
have.
prayers will not be answered.
I think they are expecting it now because now they have 2 on B. So I think they've seen that B side has been weak, so they've reinforced it with an extra player. But now this round again is a eco round from Tako, and so very winnable here from Pluto and his team to bring it a bit closer. Maybe
Pluto's
we'll see
watching that
closer.
cable on the ground to make sure it doesn't come to life and electrocute everybody. Ooh, the timing blame. Watch that. Ooh, oh, he hits the dink, but the range is going to mean that it's not a kill. Pop flash coming out from Stratocaster realizes this is the time to go, but wait a minute, there's a shorty right inside. He's going to get taken out on the reload. He does get a trade though, thankfully. A very long
Why is Pluto
there.
jumping?
Why are we
player
jumping here?
standing.
Oh, Pluto's
Pluto,
gonna jump in the- he's not checking
wait,
it.
wait.
Okay.
Elsewhere, Compoku got 2.
Okay, that's just silly. It's
So-
four shorty kills in a round when you're ecoing. Nah.
That is what we like to call not it.
Yeah,
That
Tako
is-
just put in the Macklemore thrift shop song, went and bought some shorties, and that's unfortunate to say the least.
That should have been a safe round there from Meow for skins, but they didn't. Like they should have played that safe, play default. You know, they know they have the gun advantage, but they chose not to and just split them in the ass. And now they're.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a
How
minute.
many LMGs do I see?
I see.
I
believe that is
right now?
3.
Interesting guns. Interesting guns choice.
They're about to get run over.
Oh,
One
no.
enemy remaining.
Oh
Spike
no!
down.
Oh, dude,
the
not
ace.
ace.
not
No.
the ace.
Well,
They do clean
almost
there.
an ace from Kira. Well played. I mean, at that range, that if you can hit that headshots, you're just better with the rifle than the Odin. But an attempt was made, I say we can say. Also, they wasted a lot of money doing that.
Money.
This next round is going to be absolutely critical for them if they want any chance in the
Well,
eco here.
The last time we said that they won, so maybe they can
That's
bring this
true. So
back. Maybe.
possibly.
Also, they're kind of looking towards a B hit, and there's actually no one on B this time.
That's
So
no
interesting.
good.
Oh, here go the Seekers,
Yeah,
the cabbage.
they just threw the Seekers out. And these Seekers might fool them because one of them is going top left, so that indicates they might be at A, but they are not.
Those
So-
Seekers are.
Okay, those seekers are
really
having a
running.
little bit of a problem now.
Okay, alright. Butters just gets 2 from. Where did he get those kills from? Kitchen, I guess. Okay, Strato gets. They have sight now, but there's 3 people on the flank and they are not expecting this. Oh no! Oh, Kira has to
Last
win
player
this.
standing.
Just like that. Hold on.
Great,
All right,
yeah.
1v2 situation.
Spike
Knives
planted.
are in play here. Will they pop them? Yes, they
they
will pop
will.
them. They're gonna go sicko mode here. Pick and roll. Here it comes. Okay.
You
Okay.
jinxed them.
Is that a sicko mode? Is that what it's called? I'm not familiar with the lingo. Is that what it is?
Listen, if I was the Jett in that situation, I would have also popped knives, but then I would hit 0 of them. So the fact that they even hit like 2 of them, I'll give them props for.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean,
But as I said before, like you said that I said that last time that they need to win the eco, and they won the eco. So maybe I should just
yeah,
keep
what
saying.
are they doing? Are they just
Yeah,
throwing
here.
guns away?
Wait, yeah, okay.
Because
Potentially
we
a.
can lose this now.
This is a.
Threw all the
this is
guns
a
away.
summoning-
So,
Oh, I see what they're doing. Are they potentially doing strat roulette?
oh, it's. I think what it is. One of them couldn't buy, and they couldn't decide who to not.
So they just threw in. I see.
Or they're doing strat roulette, which is much
Tomfoolery.
funnier in my head.
I
believe
mean,
that was
what's the roulette of the strat? Okay.
You just throw guns on the ground. You pick up whatever one you can get first. So it's random.
Guess. Well, Sadby is just testing out new guns here. All the skins. Just gotta find the
spikes
perfect
down.
one.
Looking through the catalog.
Oh.
Spike down
They
A.
did not check CT, and now. Oh, Mommy Milker just peeking through the walls and getting kills. They need to be watching for that.
Yeah, I have to admit. Wait, who's Meow Mommy Milker 65 again?
Do not know. I asked earlier and they did not get an answer. They are a Valorant player.
All right, Mir
Last
is going to
player
confirm
standing.
they are doing strat roulette. So we have the confirmation here. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Dinked through.
Wait.
And...
Oh, he gets it. I mean, would have been funnier if he got it with the right click, but does win it in the end. And now it's 7-3.
I'm getting some intel here that Meow Mommy Milkers is Paracelsus.
Ah,
Well, that does
very
make
nice.
sense.
Typical.
The captain of the team himself, and also known as 2022 Toyota Tundra.
It's a good.
You gotta stop with these. You gotta stop with these silly names. Like there are too many people. There are too many different names here. You gotta stick to one.
Yeah, but if they stick to one, is Paracelsus an okay name? I feel like that's also pretty, interesting. Pretty out there.
You know,
Partial sauce.
looking at this the 7-3 scoreboard, the best I can get is 7-5, which honestly isn't that bad.
Ooh.
Wait, hold on. This is an interesting push mid. Are they walking backwards? They are walking backwards.
They're doing
There's
strat roulette. Okay.
There's backwards walking occurring.
I mean, the fact
I
that
mean-
they've taken 3 rounds by doing strat roulette is kind of impressive. Okay, did they not
Sappy.
know that one person is in spawn? I don't think they know.
Okay, yeah, they're walking through, walking back. Oh, okay. All right. So, okay.
One enemy remaining.
One breaking.
Spike down. Defender spawn.
How did Blaine get to their spawn? Just by walking backwards.
Because Drakey missed all of his shots. That's why.
Last round before the
Surely
switch.
someone else knows that they're there.
Ricky used all their good boy points on the first shot onto the raise, and then the rest they were on cooldown. The good boy points were on CD.
Well, strat roulette is interesting, I would say.
It is upon us. It is occurring.
Okay, let's guess what their strat is this time.
I'm going to guess that it is protect the president.
No,
Who's
you
the
say
president?
that, but doesn't look like it anymore.
Butters just creeping up with an off.
No more.
Okay. I think. Oh, I think
You
the
quick around that
strat,
one.
the strat might be that you have to crouch walk.
Butters through mid, along
what
with
they
the
were doing.
Sage with an Odin, are going to now be running into the back line. This is about to be absolute chaos.
They're gonna walk into Kira with a judge. This is not gonna be good. Oh,
One
there's the
enemy
Odin.
remaining.
And,
Oh
Spike
no!
down A.
yeah.
We have a lone Stratocaster in the corner. Oh, yep, there he is. Hello.
Oh, they get 2.
Oh no!
Wait,
Run!
knife?
Look out!
Oh no.
Nice kill.
Like the Dark Knight ascending from the rafters is going to be taken out.
Switching sides.
So what was the strat that round? I couldn't figure out.
I think it's crouch walking.
So,
But not all of them were doing it. Only 2 people were. The commitment isn't there. I need more commitment from these strats.
still in base.
listen. I've seen games won when
True.
you're down 3-9.
Yeah,
Alright? I've seen it
that's true.
happen before.
We literally.
So-
It's very rare. It happens every now and then, you know?
We have an interesting Frenzy versus Shorty lineup here. Literally everyone on both sides has the same gun, so this should be good.
Throwing the spike
They
away.
cannot do that.
The spike is not disposable.
Okay, well
Sorry.
they're putting us far away from themselves. So the objective of this is to not plant the spike. You know, which normally is what teams try to do on attack, is to plant the spike. But
Oh good.
It's really
Oh
interesting.
god.
Oh my god, this rush.
One enemy remaining.
Well, I mean, that's just what
Frenzy
happens when you
is
try to.
I guess Frenzy is just better.
Who would have
know-
thunk it? Who would have thunk that
Yeah.
Shorty or Shorty does not win against the Frenzy? I would have never guessed.
Nah, I think
Stratocaster-
sure you can win. You just gotta be faster. You gotta get there before they're around the corner. You know. What they should have done is all of them should have taken the rope and gone into nest and then jumped down. That would have been the strat.
Some GRs coming out in the chat after that round. Kefri cosplay.
Ram,
if you will.
Ram Ranch strat. I don't know what that means.
I think that was the last round. I believe that was a call out for last round. So I guess the shorties were supposed to be indicative of Ram Ranch somehow.
What? How is that? Sure.
I don't question it.
I guess. Well, I'm trying to help them with their stress. Next time to do that, they have to take a rope and go into a nest.
You know, these frenzies, they're doing work. They're working out real nice here. Okay, well.
One enemy remaining.
I mean, what can you say, really?
No, it's unlucky. Well, I guess maybe Tako with a firearm will just stick on frenzies for the rest of the Nope, Drake has bought a ghost, so they've upgraded, I guess.
All right, listen. This is like a Space Jam moment, but not the new one, not that one. We don't speak of that one. I'm talking about the original one, the only real one. Where
the new one? What are you talking about? I only know of the one Space Jam movie that they made ever.
Yeah, the only one. There's gonna be a moment where it's like Bugs Bunny, Michael Jordan, giving the team a pep talk at halftime.
Yeah, I believe. 11 rounds is all they get.
Instead of Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny, it's Mir. Mir is currently
11:13
them...
incoming. I'm calling it.
Yes, let's see it happen.
Let's say 12:13. Well, it's not possible. It'll have to be 12:14.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The site has been taken.
Mommy Milkers is no longer on the shorty.
Please lock this over.
Oh, do it.
Oh, yeah,
God.
that's real nice.
Wait, Pluto.
Wait a minute.
Bring it back. Nope.
Pluto gets 2 before they go down, which is pretty big. It's winnable, Copium.
Last player
Wait, hold on. The
Hey,
feet.
hold on, it's winnable?
Actually,
The
winnable.
feetsies.
They have
Okay.
to know they're behind the wall, right? Like,
Yeah.
where else
if
would they
Blame,
be? They
if
also
Blame
don't
thinks
have
about it-
spike. They also don't have spike. So if
Wait,
Blame just
I thought
chills,
they planted. I thought
No.
they planted. They didn't plant.
they,
Wait a
they
minute.
don't have spikes. Okay.
Oh my god.
I guess they realized. I guess the first just realized that they did not have spike.
I thought they were walling to plant. Did he wall himself in and then realize, oh, I don't have the triangle. I don't have the pizza box.
I guess maybe they thought they were on defense, so you could just wall yourself in the corner and just survive the round.
Oh boy, look at what
'Cause
we
it's-
have
it's-
here
it
on
ha-
the side of Tako with a firearm.
Oh boy.
Oh. I guess
think,
Tako is outstratting M4S right now because they've gotten
Strat rouletting them.
yeah they're on the Odin.
got your trail.
This map might actually end up being close because both teams have decided to use two, which is honestly that's what we like. You want
Here
to
it's jumping into the slow. Alright, doesn't care that there's a wall there, my wall. And
Alright.
Pluto takes the kill on the swing. Very nice. And now we have a bunch of Terminators on the point. So the spike is also not in play here. They're purely going for kills.
Okay.
A 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Oh wow.
Okay, does
Last
Sat
player
B
standing.
get the kill?
Alright,
They do,
well.
and they're going to get the kill. Oh, rev it up! Oh,
They also just decided to full speed run at him with an Odin just to make
No.
sure it's yeah.
You guys just don't understand. This is actually a big brain strat. They get them to strat roulette, so that way they can beat them at their own strat roulette.
wait a minute.
True. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
so
Wait, so
intelligent.
they just like pretend to strat roulette, and then when other team just stops trying, you just start winning, and you just bring it back.
Yes, of course.
You know, them
That's so
all
smart.
only having knives on the side of Meow for skins makes me think otherwise.
Well,
No, they have. Wait a minute.
Yeah, they only have
They're,
knives.
they're just doing they're just dropping the guns.
Oh, wait, no, they have guns.
They're doing the gun drop.
The gun
Strat.
drop. Okay.
I don't know what they call that one.
Revealing area.
Okay, that arrow is it's okay, I guess.
It's not too bad.
it could be worse.
Better than other ones
I
that we've
I
seen.
thought it was gonna go under heaven and then not catch anyone, but it's alright.
I'm liking the speed we're seeing from Tako here, doing a good job at taking points so freely gifted to them. And Imprecise is going to say, actually, I would like that back. I have a coupon, a receipt, if you will. And Drake is going to pop the knives now. 2 kills coming out for Tako, but Pluto going to be using that showstopper, get a kill, still alive. And it's a 2v3 situation now, a 3v1. Blame going to get 1 kill, has a heal if they so need, but right now they're full health. Ooh, res, that's unfortunate. Back to a 1v3. Wait, hold on, a kill again, but not enough. A good try, an NT if you will.
That's yeah, that's
Match
I
point.
guess I guess ND. Okay, it's 12 and 5. Realistically, what can they do to bring this back?
Okay, so the Michael Jordan Bugs Bunny pep talk didn't work. Okay, so now. Oh
wait. Okay, he's gonna wait. All right.
All right. Butters doesn't need that. But
They should also drop their sheriff. You know.
it looks like we're about to have some unnamed cowboy
Revealing area.
tomfoolery on the point.
Oh, that's amazing.
I
love
mean,
this arrow.
that's
This
just
arrow is
Alright.
the
so good.
greatest sonar arrow ever.
That's the
Butters,
best one.
Butters
Yeah.
is prepping for post game. He's looking for fish that he can catch.
I
Spike
see what
down,
Butters is doing.
attacker
He's
spawn.
purposefully doing bad arrows, so we can't like criticize the earlier ones. He's just like, yeah, let's just go.
Yeah, this is a joke, guys.
Okay,
breaks
Drake
legs.
just takes all the fall damage.
Drake breaks his legs, and the echoing crack of his ankles just shattering across the mountains just gives away his position.
See, when I asked like what they need to do to win, is to literally out-troll the other team where they just give up and
Why
stay
are
in
you
spawn.
jumping there?
So they're all in the submarine.
They're
and
all in spawn.
Here's
so
the thing, though. There's a lot of specters for the side of Meow for skins, and most of the time, that's going to lose out to the sheriff at long ranges. Blame with the.
I feel like
luggage
Meow
down.
is just gonna keep feeding them kills and actually lose this round, even though they're all literally just sitting in spawn. Okay.
Oh, please.
Well,
The fact that it was
almost.
that close makes me sad.
yeah. I mean,
Oh, well,
what
you
do
know.
do? I want to see. Okay, an actual strat I want to see is just like buy 5 ops and sit in spawn.
You know,
Okay,
I was
if
really
I
excited
try
for this KO. You know?
Yeah, I mean, they got there's some nice clips there with the flash and peek. That was cool.
Yeah, that was really
Yeah.
cool.
That was like really early on when we didn't know they were strat rouletting and we thought they were actually trying.
We really should have known.
Yeah, true. It is a team called Meow for skins. I don't know what I expect. Alright, let's see
Scanning
this
ahead.
arrow.
Big arrow incoming.
I
know,
mean,
It's always good to know that the tops of your cargo
Nowhere
crates
to
are
run!
clear, but wait a minute, it's going
Wait,
to
there
clear.
actually might
This
be
is
a
big.
decent
This is
arrow.
big.
Actually big.
It's gonna catch Pluto, I think. Nope. It
I'm
hit
surprised
the,
that was actually not too bad.
No, it hit the container. I don't think it's scanned anymore.
Our
Oh,
spike
never mind.
carrier is dead.
Spike down, B.
Oh,
Last
the
player
spray.
standing.
Wonderful. How does he win
Drakey
that?
with the-
How
Drakey with
does
the
he
judge
win
here.
that? You should not be winning duels from that range with the judge, bro. What is
I
this?
got the spike.
The mere sight of the smoke making
You
Sappy
guys-
run away in
You
fear.
guys believe in the Drakey clutch? The Drakey
believe.
judge clutch?
No, I don't.
Almost. You can't say I don't after he's dead. That's not how that
What
works.
No,
I mean,
lag,
I at least
lag.
committed.
lag.
Yeah.
It was lag. I said it before.
IRL lag. Yeah.
I say those on land.
So, if the team name is Meow for skins, who has to meow to get skins, and who gets?
Well,
the skins?
Mir
No,
just
I don't
meowed
wanna
in the
think about
Twitch
that.
chat, so
It's
who
an-
gets
it's
skins
a-
now?
Yeah, I guess. Just
Does this mean I get the skin now?
Considering there are children on this team, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think
True.
about that.
what are you talking about now? We're a professional organization. We do not allow children to play this game. What are you talking about?
Of course.
Right? I want you
what
to
the-
retract
what,
that
okay.
statement. For legal reasons, everyone playing this game is over 18.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think I was insinuating?
You said, I don't know.
Wait,
You said the
the
words.
Has the KO ult been popped? I
Yes.
believe
No.
it has been.
Wait,
The KO has been popped. At least
I
in this
don't-
match.
Well, I think this might be it. This might be the end of Meow for skins. Well, not the
Yeah,
end.
but
This
what
level.
if Tako went through the ice wall that was in container?
Wait,
Wait a minute. Flame
down.
knew
No way.
Flame knew it was coming.
wait.
Just like that, a 3v3 situation. And a nice suppress. They know
Also,
that Butter's
back
here.
up to full health.
But wait, Mio Mommy Milker 65 OTF gets Sat B and ooh,
Wait,
Blame.
Blame.
One enemy remaining.
Blame is going to need to ace to save his team from going to the
I
lower
believe.
bracket. They have a chance. They have a chance.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that was
Attackers
anticlimactic.
win.
Well, it was that was a game, I guess. If you call that. It was a game of Valorant.
It was.
I would
something.
say
You could
that
see me
was-
slouch down in my chair.
I mean,
Yeah,
It was-
I mean,
it was a viewing experience. I would like to know.
I will say it was about as trolly as my ranked games. You know, not any less. You know, that's about as my ranked games go. So, That's just a normal game of Valorant. Nothing crazy about that one.
I have
And-
I have a request for Meow for Skins. If you do strat roulette again, I would like to see the strats. I would like someone to post the strat in the Twitch chat for us right as the round starts. So the other team doesn't get a an advantage, but it allows us as the viewers to know so that we can understand the logic, the logos, if you will.
True.
of what your team-
We need the lore. We need to analyze the strats correctly. We need to rate the strats so you can do like a proper, breakdown of all the strats. See where the best strats per strat roulette. That's very important. So we need more of that. We need some more engagement from the strat community. I wonder if there's like a website made or something where do you just like think of stuff?
Oh yeah, I think there's a
there's
website
websites.
or something like that.
I see. Well, so next time you're doing strat roulette, let us know what the strat is. Or actually, it is kind of fun to guess. I guess you can let us know what strats are in your pool of strat roulette.
Yeah, there you go.
And we can guess which one it is.
Can we
Can
get a look at the bracket?
Yeah, Tako with a Firearm have found themselves in winners finals, by the way, just by the mere fact the other team is trolling. I mean,
What do you mean, huh? Are you saying that wasn't a serious game? What are you implying here?
well, I mean,
Uh-huh.
So what
know.
team? Okay, so Tako with a Firearm will face the bottom feeders tomorrow in upper finals, and lower bracket.
I've updated the scores. It should auto select.
I believe
Pausing.
we're going to be seeing
I-
Jett31 and Buttadog.
So it will be Treestump versus Meow for Skins, and it will be
Jett31 and Buttadog.
Jett31 and Buttadog. Yeah. So those will be the matches. I don't know. It's not updating. I don't match it. Might be messing things up, but I will update it soonish and fix this. So this looks. I'm trying to figure out. This one's. I don't know why it's not auto thinking. Well, we'll fix that later. But the matches tomorrow. We'll have 3 matches tomorrow. We'll have Treestump versus
Meow.
Meow.
and Jett34 versus Buttadog. And then we'll also have the next match will be the winners final, which will be bottom feeders versus Tako with a Firearm. So those will be the 3 matches tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. Maybe some more strat roulette tomorrow. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah. We are are we ahead of schedule still? We are, right?
It is
think so.
8:31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're supposed to finish half an hour later. So we actually finished before time. So great job, everyone. Big shout out to all the production people, especially Zeuser coming in last minute to doing all this production. He's in West Shed right now, so he can say hi if he wishes to. But yeah, thank you so much for all the productions, all the casters, everyone for helping me out with this tournament. Hope you guys have fun. We'll be back tomorrow with more matches. I say everyone's name once who has helped out, if I can remember them. Let's go: Mark, Cap, Freya, Zusor, Bo, Drayton, Stratocaster, Teku. I don't know. I might have missed a couple, but thank you, everyone. And our lobby admins, Freya and Pispy. So
Pispy.
we'll see you all tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed the games, and it'll probably be around the same time tomorrow. So 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll have 3 games tomorrow, so it should be a lot of fun. If you guys have anything to say, any final words?
I mean, Valorant. We like Valorant, right?
Not
Mhm.
just
It's fun.
Valorant, Vix, Valorant Vinvitational. We'll see you tomorrow.
If you guys watching are interested in Valorant, there is a new map out. Go check out some new map gameplay. There's some new content for Valorant. It's kind of imagine having a game that releases new content. Crazy,
I
right?
haven't seen content in 45 years.
But yeah, thank you all again. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. And that's us for today. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.